don't need to be part of no gang
Nah.
against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man and know.
Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man.
9
Man, I am
minutes
serious. I
until
was that
showtime.
nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was like, I just upped my game and was like being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now,
man,
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, you know? Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the discs you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. You know, some people talk about, it's like there's 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. You know, I mean, he kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and you know, it gets you to feel good about yourself. Like, you know, it's about to be 160.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that
8
nobody can tear
minutes
down.
until showtime.
And that's basically you can I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. You know, and it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much. With what I know now, with the mind state I got now, and I've got texts from my ex talking about this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, you know, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
Very first time I heard of you, roughly 3 weeks ago. And I listened to that interview over and over and over. And then finally I thought, well, I'll check out his, I'll search him on, I'll Google him. And then bought one product, and holy shit, this makes sense.
7
And then I
minutes
then I went to the next
showtime.
one, and it says, well, you get out of life what you put into it. And it snowballed, and then I was just, man, oh man.
You gave me that foundation. Like, you've always said that human thinking, if you're a human, you can't have alpha thoughts. But there's a difference between being a human and trying to have alpha thoughts versus adapting what you've learned to what suits you as a person, as a man, and to say, well, these are the rules that these work for me, you know.
Right. What you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm great, Dean. Yeah, real good, man. Yeah, for real. I just really like to say how much Dirty Talk has really had an impact on everything I do, or every sort of interaction I have with women now. It's great.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Tim, real quick. Before you really got into Dirty Talk, what is the difference between how things were before and how things are now?
I'd say before I started listening to the Dean, I mean, I did pretty well with women before, but the problem really was I didn't have the how can I put this? I guess I sometimes I would give myself excuses not to talk to women, not to really get what I wanted, not to go after what I wanted. And since I listened to Dean, that's no longer a problem. I mean, I go for what I want, and I don't take it personally if it doesn't go my way.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah. And also, I mean, to be honest,
5
my
minutes
success
until
with
showtime.
women now is at a point where it works so well. It's actually a problem. You know?
Okay. Well, what was the turning point on the progress that you made?
Well, the turning point was really taking the time, having the programs, learning what was in them, to take the time to take care of her and to figure out what she needs and to do this for her, to make the effort to get her what she needs in the bedroom, to service her.
Oh man, now you're servicing the shit out of her, huh?
Every day.
Well, describe the situation. What went down? How did it go down?
Well, so I finally figured out what she needed. I was, playing with her, like using one of the 5-play techniques, and I found one that she liked. And I went with it, and then I replaced my fingers with my tongue
until showtime.
And so I'm down there, like the email describes, and I get this liquid in my eyes, a strange salty taste, and I didn't mind, and I thought it was just lubrication. I was just like, okay, whatever. And then she starts gyrating, and she's got the stomach motion going, and her face, her eyes roll to the back of her head, all that stuff, and she's making noises.
That's pretty much.
And then she climaxes.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
She hits the peak,
go ahead.
and just like you taught me, I keep going, and I do it for a good 15 minutes before she says, "Okay, you gotta stop," which is good for me because my jaw, my tongue was like
20, 30 times 6.
Now wait, hold on.
It made me feel good. It made me feel good to know that I'm taking care of her right. She made me feel good about that too. She was like, "Oh, I've never had anyone do that before." All that good talk that they give when they come, and like to see my sheets drenched was amazing.
And I played it like a human.
And I wouldn't have been able to do it on my own. I mean, like I wouldn't have stood a chance. I would have went in there, flopped around on top of her for like 5 minutes and went to bed. That would have been it. So I learned quite a bit.
Satisfied.
Wow.
Okay, when I would bring new women in, when I would see beautiful women, I talk to them,
awesome.
Give them my details. I would say, yeah, well, okay, that's great. We'll meet sometime, next week, for example. And I would completely forget.
Got some water.
I would completely forget about it because I was
got some water, and then she said, "I got
it was so cool. And I was thinking, so many other women every new women that I bring in, I either forget to call them,
got like a little
message them back,
and then I was like, all right. But
I'd have no free time myself trying to fit a day in a girl in each day to see. I'd have no free time myself, and
I knew what the fuck it was because I like to do.
I play a lot of sports. I like to work out.
What it was.
How did that make you
feel? And then when she told me, it just reconfirmed what I already knew.
How did that make you feel?
And it really just got to the point where I had three good women.
It makes you like. You want to be Superman, but you're thinking like Magneto. You're thinking you like, man.
She respecting you as a man?
She respects me as a man. She does not, as of this point, she does not challenge me anymore. She is good to me. She is very, very good to me because I earned that shit. I'm low tolerance, no tolerance. There's no bullshit. We don't fight. We don't have arguments. Nothing like that. We're good to each other. And if she were to change, she understands that would be the end of it. There's no tolerance for that kind of thing.
Well, what is no tolerance to you? What is that?
1 minute.
No tolerance to me means you don't compromise on your values, the things that make you who you are. And my values were instilled in me by some of the products that I got from you, and everything that you've ever said, every word that you say in the products is to my benefit. It is to her benefit too, really. But these are things that I've instilled into my life. I live by these things. These are my laws, rules, and codes, and I don't compromise on them, period.
Right. Oh, absolutely. And
the thing that made me want to stick with you is when I first emailed you to ask which product I should buy, you didn't email me back. You called me. You called me to assess my state, where I was in the game.
Yes.
You called, and at that point, I wasn't even talking to women. And I remember distinctly, you told me, "All right, put some clothing on, go to the mall. We're about to have your first experience." And you took the time out of your day. We must have spent a total of 3 hours on the phone.
Your shoe will be live in 5 seconds.
And
4,
about the free boot camps
3,
and that. Talking to women
2,
is not even stepping on the field yet. That doesn't count for shit.
Right.
So you forced me. You didn't force me, but you.
Blog Talk Radio.
When I started listening to your show, I realized.
I'm a new recent listener. I think you are fucking amazing. I wish there were more people like you. I just think I try and catch listening to your station whenever I get a chance. I just think you're straight up. I love the way you just say it like it is. It's fucking amazing. There are not more guys like you. I like what you do because not only are you helping these gentlemen, you're also helping us. Because as a woman, I don't want a wimpy guy that I can walk all over. And believe me, I have a million of those guys chasing after me, and they completely turn me off. Women like a strong man. Women like a confident man. They like men that have a life. And they like men that don't drop everything, just because she snaps her fingers.
I have more respect for men that are like you three that keep the shit at 1,000 than these motherfuckers that are thirsty and come in. Right. But it's more of the game, the storyline, the lies. If I had a man that kept shit 1,000 with me and I know he's 100% real, yeah, we're fucking every day if it's by my choice. But motherfuckers out there don't know how to keep shit real, and they think they about real, and they not. They think they know how to fuck, and they don't.
The Man Mindset Show celebrates the strength, wisdom, insight, and purpose men carry throughout their life and throughout this world. Our purpose is to develop strong character, communication skills, and teach a secret system of power, hidden knowledge that will lead you through your own personal development and growth. You will learn new information to help you develop a proactive direction and goals, and also how to control sexual thoughts and outcomes. Most importantly, you will gain the ability to produce desired results in any endeavor undertaken, ultimately leading to a realization of your own purpose and mission in life. Learn how to reinvent yourself and to see the world with a new set of eyes without any self-sabotage or excuses. It's game time!
All right, what's going on, everybody? www.themanmindset.com. Hope y'all guys can hear me. Y'all want to call in, y'all call in 515-605-9373 is the number. 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1 if you have a question. But before we get into that, I just want to make a few announcements to everybody. I do want to let everybody know, if you have the texting toolkit in October, early October, I have a new boot camp that you are going to get absolutely free. That's going to talk about more of the transitional things that you need to do. So look for that sometime early October. Also, the Man Mindset members, I am just got done recording our first class on erotic poetry and how to talk to women in a certain way to get them turned on. So if you don't have the membership, don't get it now. I'm telling you right now. If you don't have the membership, don't get it now, because you'll get billed twice at the first of the month. Wait till October 1st. Get it then, okay, guys? Do not get it now. If you got it now, you're good to go. It'll transition over. We'll have the PDF files. We got the new Kissing 101 up. We've got the Rule of a King. We got some romance for you. And we also got some boot camps for you. And also, I want to let you know, I'm looking at either Friday or Sunday for our last webinar for the month. It is either going to be Friday or Sunday. I'm going to be out of town on Saturday, so we'll look for that. But anyway, we're here to have you in. If you have any questions, press 1. We want to talk to y'all. Hey, chat room, what's going on? Let's chop it. Today's show, we're going to be talking about how to control and manage women. I don't care if she's black, white, green, if she's got a fucked up attitude or whatever have you. We're going to show you how to manage women tonight on tonight's show, okay? But first and foremost, let me go ahead and take the phone calls in. Guys, you have a question, call in, press 1. We'd love to have you in. Area code 860, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from? What's your question? 860, are you there? All right. Well, I guess he didn't really want to talk in. All right, guys. All right. So we're gonna really talk about that today. Real quick, I want to bring in my parents, because you know what? Oh shit. Hold on. Shit. All right. Hold on. Got another call here. Let me bring that call in. Area code 408. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Hey, what's going on, Steve? It's Christian from Texas.
What's good, man?
I had a question. I be getting the Snapchats and all the numbers and stuff, but like when it comes to like setting up the date and like, you know what I'm saying, like getting together, all that.
Yes,
I
sir.
get a lot of flakes and stuff. Or like when I do get on the date, they ain't putting it out.
Well, okay, all right. Let me ask you a few questions. Are you new? You're new, right? You don't have any of our products, do you?
Yeah, I'm new, but like I ain't even scared to get rejected and all that. I mean,
Well,
I
no,
got
it's
plenty
not.
of
No,
shit.
sir. So
I
stop,
got
stop, 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 stop. It's not about the rejection, man. It's not about the rejection. Okay, let's stop for a second. Slow down. Okay, I got you, man. I got you. It's not about the rejection. You say you get a lot of Snapchats from women, right? To set things up. Well,
yeah,
to be able to talk to her. Am I correct?
yeah, and I got the business cards too.
Okay, no, that's good. No, that's good. But let me ask you this question. When again, this is why you need the conversation class one, but I'm gonna show you why you need it. Now let me ask you this question. When you're talking to her, and are you texting her or are you on the phone with her? Which one are you doing with these women?
I try to get on the phone, or sometimes they FaceTime. Like, also, oh no, I was supposed to meet up with her, and she like FaceTime me, and I mean,
All right, well let's
I
talk.
was on
Okay,
the, I was
all
on
right,
the streets of like Philadelphia.
all right, real quick. Okay, let's talk about this woman right here. When did you meet her,
Yeah.
and when did you meet her? What day of the
All right,
week?
so like this is maybe like this is like a Thursday last week,
All right,
and I
you
was
met
in
her.
Philadelphia.
All right, you met her last Thursday, right? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you set your date up for?
I was trying to hit her up on I think it was Saturday, I think it was Saturday, and we were supposed to meet up, and then I don't know. I seen her story. She went to a restaurant instead or something like
But
that.
wait. Okay, but let me
But
ask
I
you.
don't know
Okay,
something.
but
She
no.
went.
But hold on, dog. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. When you got on with her, what did you talk about?
I was just let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to remember. I just said something about like just meeting up, and then it was like pretty close to the next day. So I mean, I didn't really say much. I probably need to get that texting thing that you were talking
Well,
about.
no, the conversation. Oh no, the conversation, dog. All right, let me tell you. Okay, let me explain something to you. Now, I mean, you're new to this, so I'm gonna kind of hurry this along and help you understand this. What you have to understand is when you meet a woman, okay, no matter where she's at, there are going to be guys that she
Yeah.
has met before you, and there's going to be guys she meets
Yeah.
after you. Okay, okay, we can understand that. So, what happens is this. See, the thing with a lot of you guys is that you don't know how to wow her or put her in a position where she finds you mysterious, amazing, and somebody that I want to get a hold of because you got my attention, not my curiosity, my attention. And here's the
Yeah.
and
I'll not do that.
right, and here's the thing, 408, and there's no knock on you because you just didn't know. You have to understand this. If you can't remember everything you talked about with a woman, then how is she gonna remember? That means whatever,
Definitely.
right. So whatever you talked about was just boring to her. So when it came time to her deciding, okay, it's Friday night or Saturday night, what do I want to do? Okay, I've got my list here. I've got a
Yeah.
301 here. I got a 202 here. I got you right here. Let me see what's the best one. Let me think. Okay, when I talked to 301, he was a little bit grabby. He was a little bit, I don't like that guy. Talked to 408.
Yeah.
Well, seemed like he was nice, but he really wasn't talking about anything. So let me disregard that guy. But hold on, this guy right
Yeah.
here, wow. I can't stop thinking about him. The way he talked, he made me laugh. He made me think. You know what? I want to see what he's about, so I'm gonna go out with that guy. That's how it usually
Yeah.
that's how it usually works for a lot of you guys, man. So what I'm saying to you was very important, young man, and I hope you stay into the show and listen because there's a lot of great information that I want to talk about today to help you out because a lot of you guys have to learn how to tame these women. So you don't know how to tame them. And we're going to talk about that. And I'm talking
Yeah.
about you can tame them through text messages. You can tame them on the phone. You can tame them through talking to them. But you got to listen. You got to be for you, young man. I would say either start with the conversation class one because you need to be able to pull out the 11 different sales that you have when you. Okay, let me give you an example. Have you ever? How old are you, man?
I'm 21 right now.
All right, you're 21 years old. Okay, there used to be a show called the Justice League. Okay, when I was young, and it had
Yeah.
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. Okay, they were the main characters. Okay, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and Aquaman. Okay, so they were in the Hall of Justice. So whenever there was a problem on the big screen, depending on what the problem was, that's who went out there. Like for instance, if there was something in the sea, like a ship that was about to sink, Aquaman would go because that's his domain, right? You don't need Superman
Yeah,
for that one.
exactly.
Right. So if there was a bank robbery, you send Batman because you don't need Wonder Woman or Superman for that. If there was a plane, something dealing with planes, that'll be Wonder Woman. And if there's like a meteor coming towards Earth, that'll be Superman. It's the same thing when you talk to women, when you learn about the different cells that you have, because you are comprised of different cells and you don't even know it. And it's not just the cells that you have as far as just talking to women, but we've also discussed before you have different cells when it comes to talking to women. I mean when it comes to the bedroom and like say you want to sleep with her and all that other stuff, but what you don't even know is that you got a freaky side, and that's freaky conversations and freaky text messages. You got a dirty side, dirty
Yeah,
text
I ain't
messages.
never done none of that
Right,
yet. See?
exactly. You have a nasty side, a sexual, a sensual, a seductive, a flirty, a naughty, and a romantic side to you. So you have all these sides, but again, like your Justice League, you don't have a Justice League right now because you don't have anybody in there. But once you be able to take the conversation classes, understand the text messaging and the dirty talk and all that, that's when you get on the phone with her or you begin to text message her, that's when you can go ahead and start to say, okay. Oh, and also types of women, very important. If she's a type 5 woman, you be like, okay, she's a type 5. This is how I need to go attack her. You see what I'm saying? If that
Yeah,
makes
I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
So I'm just saying to you real quick that you might have to charge this one to the game, and that's what a lot of I'm
Oh,
glad
I
that you
definitely did already.
yeah, well, yeah, that's cool, and I'm glad that you learned. But you have to also remember last thing, and I see other calls. I got you in 1 second. But one thing you also have to remember, the last thing that's very important is I always say, and this is why it's important to have the types of women. Now we have 16 that you can purchase, but if you have the texting
Yeah.
toolkit, there's 12 more. And the reason I say that is women are like music. Okay, I always say they're like
Wait, you
music.
got 12 more on top of the
Oh yeah,
16 you said?
12 more on top of the
Cause
16.
I got, damn, I got that one too, and I
Yeah,
was listening to
well,
that.
if you get the
But
texting toolkit, we put 12 more on it. There's 12 more. So
god damn.
yeah, yeah. Well, like I say, is they're like music. I always say they're like music because you've got artistic women, you got acoustic women,
Yeah.
alternative, blues, classical, country, electronica, hip hop, instrumental, jazz, Latin, pop, rock, metal, urban, and world. So you've got different kinds of women. So your job is with the conversation course is to talk to her or text her with the text messaging stuff to figure out what she is, and then you adjust to what she is without losing who you are, and then bring her over. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk uh about taming women on the show. So just hang in there, man. And if you got a question,
Okay.
we'll put you back in. Okay, 480.
All right. Thank you very
All
much.
right, thank you, sir. All right, next up we have area code 860. Did you have a question, sir?
What up, man?
Hey, what's going on? What's your question, man? What's up?
You hung up on me, man. I had to call back in, man.
Well,
You
you
know?
well, I asked was you hello, and you didn't say nothing. So what's up? What you got, man? What's
Yeah,
good?
hang on, hang on. Hey, I got I got issues on the goddamn phone, man.
All right, what's
And
up, man? What's your question?
what's going on, Don?
I'm running. What's your question? If you ain't got a question, I'm doing a show. Would you have a question or a comment? What's up?
You about to run it? You about to run it?
Dog, all right, let me go ahead and let you go. All right, man, we'll put you back in the queue. We'll let you go, man. All right, anyway, air code 484. What's your name? Where you calling from, sir?
Jason, I'm calling from Philly.
What's going on, Jason? What's up with you, man?
I was just gonna, I was gonna say, you probably gonna be talking about it in the show, but because you're talking about taming women, but I was gonna talk about the whole part of the behaviors. How do we
Yes.
cultivate those proper behaviors?
Oh, you're talking about from a woman. Okay, yeah, we are definitely going to be talking about that in the show. Yeah, is there something going on with you or anything with a
So,
woman?
yeah, I'm talking No. I mean, that's just something I'm working on now, and I
Okay,
just want to
okay.
hear as much about it as possible.
Okay. And I'll put you back in. And if you have a question, just press one, and I'll open you back up. But I'll go right. We'll run right into the show right now. Okay. And then if y'all have any questions, just
All
press
right.
one. But yeah, if you have another question, just press one, like one down. Press it twice. Like press one, so I'll see you in there. Okay. I'll put you back in the queue and everything. All right, guys. So basically, this is what's gonna happen. So again, let me explain something about women. Okay, that you guys need to understand when it comes to women is that the thing with women is that, like I said before, you have different kinds of women. You have acoustic type women, alternative type women, blues, classical, country, electronica, hip hop, instrumental, jazz, Latin, metal, pop, rock, urban, and world type women, okay? But one thing all these women have in common is sometimes they have certain attitudes that they will display with individuals they find weak. Okay, remember, it's about your behaviors. Okay, see the thing that I want to discuss with y'all is that the only way now, if you look at a wild horse, okay, if you go into the Wyoming or where there are wild horses roaming and shit, the only way to tame a wild horse is to put that horse in the pasture with a tame horse. Now let me say that again. The only way to tame a wild horse is to put that horse in the same pasture with a tame horse. And what I mean by a tame horse is a horse for you guys is that your behaviors are going to be the thing to tame the woman. You have to understand the thing about these women, they are looking for men. They're not looking for boys, they're not looking for victims, they're looking for men. And it is your behaviors that you must display to show her that you are not like the regular guy. Because let me explain something when it comes to women. If you're in a relationship, if you're married or you're dating her, and you don't have standards and principles, then you are like a shepherd. You have a flock of sheep with no sheepdog and no shepherd to control her and keep her within the confines of respect. Now I'm going to go over some behaviors like I always do. Now these are things. Now again, if you're behaving this way, and thinking this way. Now, we're going to talk about the thought process, but we're also going to add the behaviors as well. If you're an individual that you're in a relationship and you're always making excuses for her of why she's doing things to you, if you dwell in fear, worrying about losing her or walking on the eggshells trying to please her, and this means either walking up and talking to her on the phone, texting her, first date, messing around, you name it. If you're doing any of these things, focusing on problems, living in the past, these are reaction type behaviors that show her that your castle is not set on a strong foundation. The thing that is going to control and tame a woman is a man that has principles, standards, laws, rules, and codes. Because the thing, I just got done talking to a guy. I hope he calls in. Had a guy call in because I was talking to a guy. He met a girl online and they were talking. And all of a sudden, she started telling him what she expected of guys. She was like, I'm very busy and I don't date people right off the bat. You got to prove your worth to me and you got to do this, you got to do that. That's a wild horse. That is somebody that he cannot control because as a man, as a warrior, a king, a lover, and being all things, you do not let anybody or anything tell you what you can and cannot do. Now, with that being said, I always tell you, your job has to tell you what to do. When you with you have to obey the law and obey the traffic, the law of the street. Those three things. But when it comes to relationships, a woman is going to test to see what kind of man you are. And if you don't have any backbone or you don't have any balls, then you're going to have a wild, tameless woman that is out of control, that is going to do what she wants when she wants to do it because there's no repercussions for her actions. And the way she sees that is how she looks at you. Greg, are you there, big dog?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Man Mindset, the manmindset.com. Yeah, I'm just taking care of a couple of phone issues. But the good people at T-Mobile stayed over late for me, so I'm sorry for checking in so late to the show.
That's cool. So
I've been listening to
what's
you.
your take on that? What's your take on that, G? What's your take, man?
Well, it's like everything else you say. You know, once you give up anything, you kind of never get it back. You know, you can't get your virginity twice or nothing like that. But women is kind of amplified. So if she starts off showing you who she is, you better believe it.
Yes, absolutely. And the thing that what you, unfortunately for a lot of you guys, is that you care so much about what women think about you that you begin to allow women to not only control you, but control your narrative. And what I mean by that, guys, every one of you listening to my voice, 301, I'll bring you in 1 second. Every one of you listening to my voice has a guideline that you are following right now. You are following something. But if that something that you're following doesn't set a standard, and that standard is I am above all things. There is not one person, animal, creature, and especially woman that I am going to put above what I think. I think what I think. The sky is blue, the grass is green, trees are brown, right? But for a lot of you guys who don't have standards, you're open. She can tell you the sky is purple. You be like, well, you know what, girl? Yeah, that I do see a little purple in, girl. And she might tell you the grass is blue. You be like, well, yeah, girl, yeah, you're right, girl. The glass is. And the reason you do that is because you do not want to disagree with her. And what you don't understand is the more you stand on your principles, the more tame she becomes, the more turned on she becomes, because she realizes, like her job, she can't get away with anything that she can with weak individuals. Now, before I bring in 301, Greg, you got anything on what I'm just saying right now, sir?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Listen, man, let me go ahead and amplify what you were saying before. You cannot, because I was inside the store and there's a couple of people in there, you cannot ever, and I know this is something that you've been teaching these guys for years, you cannot compromise. The thing that's negotiable is like chicken or steak. But dude, let me tell you something. You and your pride, who you are, that is stuff that you can never go back on. And I've been to quite a few shows lately, Dean, and it's amazing how you can still hear these women complaining about like life is so unfair to them. I'm thinking over the last 25 or 30 years, everything's been moving toward, they got the women superheroes where the women are strong and the guys are weak, and that stuff gets filtered and pushed out into the rest of the world. Guys, don't fall for the okie doke. Do not do it. Set your standard, and if she's not willing to meet your standard, I mean, you can't go in to work with Bill Gates and start talking about what they do at McDonald's because he doesn't want to hear that shit. If you want to be here, you have to conform to what my rules are, and that's the way that you have to handle your life, dude.
Right, and for a lot of guys, I know that they have always told you. Wait, let me bring in 301. I'll bring in 301 because I'm gonna continue with this. 301, sir. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
Stephen from calling from Alexandria. What's going on, Steve, man? I've been listening to you for a little bit, and I like what I hear. So
yes, sir.
I wanted to read on something. Basically, I was heading back home the other day, and I took an Uber pool. Shout out to Uber pool, and there was this really cute white chick that was sitting back there with me when I got in the pool or whatever. And so I went in there, and yeah, it was working. The conversation was good. I mean, touch barrier. I mean, it was going very well. The thing is I bitched out. And to be honest, I was like, all right, what do I need to do that's enough to know if I need to get her number or not? And that kind of was something that's kind of fuzzy for me.
Wait, okay, that's strike two. You got strike two right now. You're on strike two right now. Strike one, you said you bitched out, right? Right?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what he said. I was wondering if I heard.
That's what he said.
I called myself out, yeah.
All right, now wait. Let's go to strike two. Let's go to strike two. I need you to answer this question. Why the fuck are you getting her phone number? Why?
You're right, and I get your perspective on it, how you think it's better.
No. I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you that question. I need you to answer because you said it. I didn't say it.
Okay.
You said it. So tell me. I'm not mad at you. I just need to understand where you at and where you're thinking. Why, if you're a great man, a king, a warrior, and all these things, why are you asking the peasant for her number?
That's a very good question. I think the perspective for me was really just the fact that it's so funny that, I'm learning from a lot of things you're saying, but it's still muscle memory things I naturally used to do.
And it's just okay.
So I'm getting out of those habits.
It's okay, because I want to let you know this. When you get her number, you have just lost the high ground. You're going to be running behind her. You're going to be blowing up her phone. And the thing is, you don't even know if she likes you or not. That's why you got to call me. Why? Because these women are very sexually aggressive, okay? And if they really like you, they're going to get in touch with you, man. In any shape, form, whether it's a text message, a smoke signal, or a fucking dove, they're going to get in touch with you, okay? Okay, but let's talk about this woman. So you said that you bitched out on her, and you mean you talked to her, but then you just...
Yeah, I did. So got in the car, conversation was good. Figured out really all about her. We were laughing about just everything. Got a chance to really get to know each other, and we're just sitting in the car laughing the whole way.
Wait, time out. Wait. What are you doing in the car? Wait, you just met her?
No, it was an Uber pool.
It's an Uber pool. Okay, wait. Y'all, wait. You were going to work. You were going to work?
No, I was going home actually.
And she was in the Uber car with you, and y'all were sitting there laughing.
Yeah, the pool. Yeah, she was.
Oh, hold up, dog. Wait. You know, I love you, dog. I gotta give you some tough love. Hold on, let me see here. I gotta give you some tough love real quick, cause you killed me. Hold on, here you go. Oh man, 301, big dog. I'm glad that you talked to her. I love the fact that you were laughing with her. All you had to do is say, look, what was her name? Let's say her name was Jenny. I don't need to know her name. Let's say her name is Jenny. Oh, Courtney. Okay, Courtney. Hey, you say, hey, Courtney, well, you know what? Courtney, this is my stop. But you know what, Courtney? I had a great time, and you know what? I would love to continue this further. You seem like you're a very fun person and someone I want to get to know. Here's my card. Give me a call, and I look forward to talking to you. Bam! And get out the car. Woo! That's it, the three-pointer right there, baby.
Okay.
So listen.
Okay.
Always remember, young man, you have everything to gain and nothing to lose, okay? Never, ever worry about her saying no. Listen, if you're engaging her and y'all are laughing, guess what? You already hit her curiosity and you have her attention. And you're driving and you're laughing and you're connecting. Now's the time to bite her neck and take her up the tree. Now's that time. Unfortunately for you,
so
you don't...
waiting for signals and all that kind of stuff?
Fuck, no. You're the signal. You don't wait. You listen.
You're the signal, bro.
You're the signal. You don't wait for... Listen, let me tell you something. When you wake up, when the king wakes up, okay, 301, when you wake up, when you brush your teeth, you do it because you're ready to brush your teeth. Am I correct?
Correct.
When you want something to eat, you go in your refrigerator and grab what you want because that's your signal say, I want something to eat, right?
Correct. Right.
When you go and grab your keys and open the door to leave, you choose to leave. That's what you want to do, right?
Right.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Does your toothbrush be like, hey, 301, come brush me? Come pick me up and brush me, 301. Does the food in your refrigerator be like, 301, eat me, forget about them, forget about the yogurt, eat me. Does that happen? Because if it does, I want to hang out at your crib.
It doesn't.
Right. So remember, think about it tying into her. You don't wait for signals. You are the signal. You are the thing that most guys aren't. You don't wait. You do it when you want to do it. That way, you leave it all on the floor at the end of the day, and guess what? If you leave it at the floor, you have nothing to feel bad about if she says no. If she says, I got a boyfriend, you have nothing to feel bad about because at least you did something that most guys don't do, and that is try. Does that make any sense?
100%.
Greg, what do you got on that, Greg?
Get some balls.
Yeah, you got to get some balls. What do you got on that, Greg?
No, I can't disagree with you. I'm just trying to fill him out with when you made your move. And by the way, as long as she got your number, she's definitely gonna call back. The moment you can get a chick talking, you know what you're starting to do? You're starting to moisten that pussy between her ears, that Dean calls it. The moment you can engage her, especially when you can be versatile, that's one thing I always preach to guys. Be versatile. If you can be versatile and you get that conversation going, no matter what direction she goes, dude, you've already done it. She's probably thinking about your ass right now. You about what you did with it. The fact that you got her to engage, I mean, you got her curiosity.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm overthinking. I think the two being friendly, the difference between friendly and more than friendly, trying to, categorize.
No, that's too much. That's too much thinking.
Nah,
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much thinking. Listen, too much thinking. Just do, be. That's it. When you want to get food, do you do too much thinking? No, you do it, right?
No.
When you want to brush your teeth, you just do it. So when she listen, when she's smiling and she's laughing, do you know what I want to do? At that point, when she's smiling and laughing, I'm gonna say, you know what? You seem like the kind of woman that's going. You know what? I think you need to take me out on a date. I think, you know what? Okay, let me ask you a question. What were y'all talking about that was so fun between y'all? What were y'all discussing?
She was leaving work, and she's an intern or whatever in D.C. So we were talking about basically her job, and she moved from Boston or whatever, and so she was basically talking about the fact that she was going and getting wine for her colleagues or whatever.
All right.
And I started asking her about the type of wine and all this kind of stuff, and in the punchlines, I was hitting it.
Oh wait. So you know about wine though? You know about wine though, right?
I do wine pairing, Cabernet.
All right, dog.
Right.
Utilize your skills, man. Look, check this out.
Yeah,
you know what?
dude.
You know what? You know what? It was
natural.
nice. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. But hey, check it out. Why don't we do this? At one point in time, I love to discuss wines with you, get to know you better and all this other stuff. Because you know what? You're fun. You're exciting. And you know what? And look, don't worry. I'm not going to get you too drunk because I want to make sure that when you pay for our meal, that you're sober. You see little jokes like that. You see what I'm saying? That's the conversation.
Like that. Okay.
That's the conversation class 1, man. You gotta get the conversation class 1.
Well, he should have that wit. Wit is something that wit goes a long way with chicks. Just because like Dean said, he took it from what actually was in your natural arena, and she would have paired up with that immediately. Dude, just be yourself. When you start thinking, it's like football. When you're a linebacker, if you're thinking, you're a step behind. The running back's gonna go past you.
Let me see
Just
the
read
noise.
and react to it.
Oh yeah, that's the noise. Yeah.
Be natural with it, man.
All right, yeah, we'll get back up 301. It was just a little noise in the background, but does that make any sense to you, 301?
100%. It's just, and I did when I was in the car. The whip was going. I mean, so the wine, the little punchlines with the jokes with that.
But and listen,
and all that.
And if we're sitting and we're driving and we're laughing and all that stuff, I say, you know what? Hey, you know what? It'd be a great idea. You know what? I know you gotta get the wine and all that stuff, but you know what? You've never seen DC before. You're from Boston. Now, if I went to the Parker and the Harbor, I started trying to talk Boston. and see, it made you laugh. It'll make her laugh. I don't know about that. The only thing I know about Boston is Boston baked beans. She'll laugh at that, right? I would tell her, listen, you know what? You're new to the city. It would be a disservice to me for me to get out of this car and not give you the opportunity to come with me and let me show you the DMV. To show you around, to show you the nice places where we can sit and chill over some wine, laugh, have a little bit of cheese and crackers, whatever the fuck y'all eat with wine or whatever the fuck that shit is. And you could, dude, she would eat that up because most guys don't do that, man.
100%
I
right.
know,
All
I
right,
know,
that
I
was
know.
smooth.
Don't be
There you
sad.
see, man.
Look,
That was
don't be
pretty
sad.
smooth. That's a
Listen.
good. That's a good transition.
Yeah, don't be sad. Wait, dog, I'm a bad motherfucker, man. Don't be sad, man. Listen, you gotta get your business cards, get the Conversation One class, and learn about you, and learn how to be fun, exciting, different. You know, we could talk wines. We could take a carriage ride in DC. You know, I don't give a fuck what you do, but no dinner. No fucking dinner. No dinner. We could go on a carriage ride, ice cream. We can walk around DC. I'll show you around DC. The Smithsonian. We can go to the monuments. We can do a lot of things, but I ain't taking your ass to dinner yet. Not yet. But that's how we want you to do it, man. So remember, never take her number. Do it when you want to do it. Don't make any excuses. Go for what you want.
My man. Well said, Steve. Well said, man.
All
well
right.
Said.
All right.
Well
So,
said.
but
Well
listen,
said.
but I need you to listen to the show because we're talking about taming, and you're gonna need this because you don't know what kind of woman you're dealing with anyway. All right.
True. Okay.
All right.
Thanks so much, Steve.
We'll throw you back in.
And
Much love.
won't for some time. And tell me, you won't for some time.
Yes. Yeah. You won't. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Oh man, it's gonna take time, man. But we got a lot of time on this show, and that's what we're talking about, guys. www.themanmindset.com, guys. I'm the motherfucking Dean. I got my boy Greg here. Y'all want to call in 515-605-9373. Press 1. We want to talk to you. Let me bring the next caller in. 662. What's your question, sir? What's up with you?
Hey, what's up, Dean?
What's good with you, man?
Hey, man, you just talked to the previous caller, man. Like, let me ask you this: when is the right time to take a woman out to a dinner?
Okay. Listen. The right time to take out to dinner is after you get some affection from her. Okay?
Okay.
After. And if you're doing it right. Now, see, let me tell you if I was 301. Let me tell you how I would do it, okay? She in the car with me. We in the car together. Today is Tuesday. You know, I'm talking about wine and swishing it around and gargling that shit and spitting it, whatever the fuck I'm talking about, right? But you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to set everything up. I'm going to give her my card. I'm going to tell her to call me tonight. 9 times out of 10, she's going to call me because we had a great conversation. Now, that's when I set the date for Saturday. All right, I'm going to set it for Saturday, okay? That means I got Thursday. I got 3 days. I got 3 days to wow her to transition. See, what a lot of guys don't understand is I want you to set the date up because that's an assertive thing, and that makes her say, wow, this is a different kind of guy. But you understand something. Laughter is a sexual aphrodisiac as well. And the thing I love to do is I like to turn laughter into making her want to call me. You see what I'm saying? Where we get off the phone, like say she'll call me tonight, right? After we get off the phone, she can't wait to talk to me in the morning. She can't wait to see or wake up and grab her phone to see if I left her a message. She can't wait to go on Facebook to see if I popped online. You see what I'm saying? Once I get her in that, and remember, that's just Thursday. Friday, that's when we have that conversation late Friday night after she gets out the shower and she more relaxed. That's when I get a little more flirtatious with her, where I tell her, you know what, when we get together on Saturday, you make sure you keep your hands off me. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know about you, but you seem like the kind of woman when you drink a little bit of wine, you know, your wild side comes out. And guess what? I just opened her up. And guys, if you have the texting toolkit, I'm using the branch now. Y'all don't understand the branch. You got to get the texting toolkit. But I'm utilizing the branch and utilizing my icebreakers and stuff to transition her over to more dirty, flirty talk. You see what I'm saying? So from that point, caller, once she bites, okay, because I know, you know, once I start talking like flirty and things like that with her, then hear my choice. Remember, based on the feel of the conversation, I got shifts, okay? I can shift it up and be freaky and dirty and nasty and sexual. I can shift it down to be sensual, seductive, and romantic. Or I can go middle of the road and be seductive, flirty, or naughty. You see what I'm saying? I have choices of what I want to do because I've already engaged her, and I'm excited. Listen, all I'm doing is exciting her more for Saturday because I'm going to let her know at least by Friday night how attractive she is. And I look forward to hugging her, and you're a very beautiful woman, yada yada. That's conversation 2, conversation 3 online game I'm throwing at her right there. So then guess what happens Saturday night? See, for the regular guy, Saturday night for you is your interview. What you do for a living? When was your last boyfriend, and what you looking for? I'm just guessing because we don't do that shit. I'm guessing what y'all motherfuckers do. But for me, Saturday night is when I see her. Guess what? I'm already getting a hug. We've already established flirt. We have gone beyond the barriers of what normal guys do. So our date is gonna be more fun and flirty. So at the end of the date, when we're having a great time, oh man, or in the middle of the day we're having a great time, I'm gonna kiss her. Because when you do the shit we're showing you, she's gonna be looking for the kiss. And let me tell you, if you got the kissing 101, all my kissing 101 guys, if you have it in the membership, you got one in the Manhood U and one in our store. I'm gonna do a kissing one. Hey dog, you ready for this? 662. I'm gonna give her a kissing 101 technique. I'm gonna give her a dab of master the bedroom, a pinch of 5 play, and a squeeze of making out 101 when I kiss her. And if you don't understand, if you don't have the products, you ain't gonna understand what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm gonna do that. And when I do that, dog, man, it's a wrap. Because guess what's happening Saturday night? Saturday night, it's gonna be like they do in those old 70s shows, like, would you like to come in for a nightcap? Is that what they used to do, Greg? Would you like to come in for a nightcap? And I'm gonna have her, and I'm gonna have her knees to her shoulders. Greg, what you got on that, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nightcap, right? I'm gonna snatch your cap back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do for it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. But see, for a lot of you guys, you don't know how to transition to doing that. All of this is a transitioning. It's moving her from one place to another at the same time, making her feel safe, making her feel sexy, making her be more curious about you, making her want you be more mysterious, making her realize that you know what, you gotta be a player. Because a motherfucker who's talking all that shit to me has to be a player. I've never met anybody, and that's usually women say, I never met anyone like you because oh, you must be one of those guys. What you talking about? Oh, what? Hey, look, oh, I am horrified and shocked that you would call me a whore. You know what? I'm going to end the date right now. And I'll get up and walk away. And she'll be like, no, no, no. And that's the flirty. That's the fun. That's the making her laugh. And then I will grab her hand, bring her closer. It's so many options you have because all I'm utilizing is the branch from the Texan Toolkit. That's all I'm doing right now. Taking what she gives me and returning it the way I want her to go, man. So that's how I would say. But once we get get the fucking out of the way or the messing around, then I don't mind taking her to dinner because then we're gonna be all close up on each other anyway, man. So hopefully that it was able to answer your question.
Yeah, good answer. Because like in the testing toolkit, I ain't gonna. Well, I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, I understand where you're going with this.
Right. Remember. You got the avenues. Let's just say you know what I'm talking about. You have the avenues. So based off of what she says, with your conversation skills, you put that through through the branch, and you got your choices of how you want to go at her, and that is going to up your game a little bit more. But guess what? When you're talking that yak, you got to make sure, like I say, this goes with the kissing 101, the master the bedroom, the making out. All those are in the next phase. That's important because if she says you're a wow, this guy is amazing. Like 301, I talked to him, we laughed, he was witty, he was funny. Wow, very very excited. And then her next thought is, well, he can't be. This is as best it's gonna be because most guys who are great talkers and witty are bad in bed and vice versa. So they know with the regular guy they're only getting one thing, but with us, we're remember her mind and her thinking his world is flat. So she's thinking that okay, he's witty, he's funny, He's okay. He's that kind of guy. Okay, I'm gonna let him kiss. Oh, what was that? Holy shit! I've never been kissed that way before. Oh my God, he must have other women. And you know what the conversation? You know it's funny. Even on first dates, and I know Greg can tell you the same thing. Even on first dates with women, you know what they say after we get done messing around. The questions stop from what kind of woman you want, or if she brings that into how many women are you seeing right now? Be honest with me. How? Hey, am I the only woman that you're seeing right now?
Dude, man, what do you damn know, bro? Every fucking time it has to be about. And one of the things that kind of bothers me, it is, and especially because of the general tone of my voice, which you all tend not to hear because we're a little bit more open. But when I'm talking to them, the first time I tell them, well, why does it have to be about anybody else? Won't we just enjoy the time we have together? And then the next thing you know, it starts back up again. Because most of the guys don't know they don't know the voice, but it just goes there.
Yes.
But it's always about, it has to be somebody. I've had women, and for the most part, I can't sing. So I don't consider myself a singer. But because they hear me speak, they always say, well, why don't you sing something to me? Like they think I'm going to be Barry White or somebody. I'm like, it's just the voice. But the thing is, a woman wants more and more and more of that thing that's special, like anybody.
Yes.
They want more. They want to see more. It has to be more. They don't want the night to end.
They don't. Yes. Yes. They don't want the night to end.
And they'll tell you, well, what are you doing? What are you doing tomorrow? Well, tomorrow. I'm doing tomorrow.
Right. Are you busy tomorrow? Hey, Greg, and I'm not gonna play it all.
I'll know tomorrow.
Hey, then 662. When you end the night, this is how they sound when they talk to you. Listen. Listen. Here we go. Listen. Here we go. A little bit.
Urgent message.
Just a little bit. Listen.
Rise and shine, pussy kind. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. Nick called me with the message. All right? Thanks. Bye.
You see that? You see that? That's what you get. You get the funny call, the funny text message. She can't wait to talk to you because all night long, either she's been masturbating to a guy like you that she's always wanted, or she's thinking, "Oh my God, I met one of those guys." And is he talking to other women, or what is he doing, and all this other stuff? 847. We'll bring you in 1 second.
She wants to pick up. She wants to pick up the conversation, guys.
Yeah.
She wants to pick up the conversation from wherever it left, or she wants to continue the night from before.
Exactly. And that's where you don't even have to go to. Then if I was 301, I would say, you know what? Hey, if I do dinner, you ready for this? 662. How about we do this, baby? How about we do this, baby? Why don't we do this? Hey, and I'm gonna be talking all smooth to her. I'm gonna say, how about we do this? Why not go ahead and get maybe some chicken or something like that? Get a few sides and everything. Get your favorite wine, and you come on over, and we have a nice time, a quiet evening together. And you know what she gonna do? She gonna say, okay. because you know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because we were flirting and all that other stuff, she's got a sample of me. Hey, Greg, can you mute yourself, Greg? Now that she has a sample of me and all that other stuff, now what do you think is gonna happen, man? As soon as she walks through the door, for you mindset members,
with her overnight bag.
With her overnight bag, right? Her overnight bag. She gonna have her overnight bag with her. But thank you, Greg. For you man mindset guys,
don't want to move in.
Yeah, for October, I'm showing you a move to do when she walks in the door, guys. I'm showing you a kissing 101 technique when she comes through the door. So once you do that kissing 101 technique, you sit her down. You got, like I always tell you, where is it at? Where's my speaker at? Like I say, man, it's talking to her. You have the music playing. You have your wine. You have your appetizers or hors d'oeuvres. You have the dinner cooked. You have your dessert in the chamber ready to go. She is going to look. She's saying it's not, am I going to fuck him? When am I going to fuck him? And the way he is where we going to fuck at. That's what she going to be thinking. See what I'm saying?
let me ask you this.
Yes.
Yeah, so like what you're saying is, you build a rapport with her like every day. You sending her like different brand. You having different conversations. Using the brands, you're using the flirting and all that kind of stuff. Where you can you're directing her where you want to go.
Wait. But you're directing her You're directing her so many places. Because look, most women are used to a one-trick Charlie. He does everything one way. She knows
he did throw some good one-liners and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. He's playing poker with his cards facing the other direction, thinking he winning and shit. She knows everything he's gonna do. But remember what I told you about being an amusement park. I don't want to be that little kiddie ride that goes in a little small circle. I want to be the roller coaster. I want to be the funnel cake. I want to be the swing ride. I want to be the log ride. I want to be the haunted house. I want to be the fucking thing that falls from the sky. I want to be everything. So I'm giving her small samples. Remember what I told you about the mall? The reason at the mall they give you a sample is because they know if you like the sample, you're going to buy the whole entree. That's what I want to give her. I want to hit her from land, sea, and air. Right? That's what I want to hit her from. Where she's not expecting. She's expecting it. She's not ready for it. I mean, even if I get her in the shower, right? Like if you got a woman in the shower, you just had the lights on and all that shit. You know what I mean? If I get her in the shower, I'm turning out the lights. I'm to get the candles. I got the candles already going. I'm gonna have the music playing through my Bluetooth, and we gonna get into some shit in the shower. My job is to mentally fuck her so bad that she is going to want me. She's going to have to work. Remember, taming herself for me, that's part of it. Because she won't want to lose me. And then what's going to be even great about that, when she thinks about the other women. Because then all of a sudden, I just gave her the Cinderella fantasy and all this other. But wait a second. This guy's got to have other women. So what am I going to do to move myself up to be the first thing that he sees?
Here comes the competition. Here comes the competitive nature.
Tell him, Greg. Go ahead, Greg. Tell him, man. 847, we got you, man. Tell him, Greg.
Bruh, hey, listen, man. The competitive nature of women is always going to have them thinking, okay, what can I got to impress. I got to impress.
Yes.
That's why they do most of the stuff that they do anyway. But I can promise you, if you're taking care of your business, her competitive nature is going to kick in.
Absolutely.
You couldn't even stop. You couldn't stop it from kicking in, even if you're trying not to make it kick in. Her competitive nature is going to make her want to say, I'm better than the next chick.
And listen.
And candidly, you want her to be that way, actually.
Right.
You want all of them to be that way.
Exactly. Now listen, I'm going to play that clip again. I'm going to hear the second clip. Now listen. Now 662. I don't want you to hear the skip the, rise and shine porcupine. Forget about that one. I want you to listen to the second call. Listen to the sadness and the drive and passion and desire to want to talk to the guy so bad that this is what she did. Now listen to the second call. Forget about the first message. Listen to the second one. All right, listen to the second one.
Skipping. Urgent message.
All right, the first one. Forget that one.
Rise and shine, porcupine. I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. All right?
All right.
Thanks.
Here you go. Listen. Listen to this one. Listen.
Skipping.
This is a big
Urgent
one. Listen.
message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is like my fourth location, and the phone went through. I could have talked earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks. Bye.
You hear that? Wait. You started to hear that? Thanks. Bye. And what did she say? She didn't go to one location. She didn't go to two locations. She went to 4 locations trying to get back at this guy. You see what I'm saying, 662?
Yeah, man, she want that dick.
She want that dick. Exactly. All right, 662. Let me throw you in because I got to grab this other call, man. But if you have a question, just press 1 again, okay, fam?
All right, man. Keep on with the show.
All right, no doubt. Respect, man. Let me go ahead and bring the next call. Area code 847, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from? What's your question?
Hey, what's up? This is Leon from last night.
Yo, what up, big dog? What's good with you, man?
Hey, what's up, man? I was hollering out there today, and I wanted to know if what happened was a misinterpretation on my end or what you think about it. So my dude invited me to one of those not quite Hooters, but one of those type places.
Yeah, like a Twin
You
Peaks
know,
or something. Right, yes, sir. Yeah, with they titties hanging
yeah,
out. Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
So this lame motherfucker, he was quiet as a mouse, but I was hollering at her. I wasn't doing none of that sexual shit. I was just being humor, and I think she dug it anyway. So when I was done, I was walking out, and I walk up to her by the exit, and she told me that she couldn't sleep while we were having a conversation, and I told her, shit, well, you can't sleep? I got the solution for that. I said, you need you a real live teddy bear. And she was like, what? And I was like, she didn't get it, but, I told her, 5'5", blah, blah, blah. I said, hey, oh, so you talking about a teddy bear or you talking about you? So I'm talking about me, silly. And then right there, she tilted her head down, and she was like, oh, I'm so tired. I haven't slept in 2 days. And I took that as I made a split-second decision. I took that as a sign of disinterest.
Okay.
So I just walked on out of there.
Oh no! Remember,
and
listen.
then,
No, wait, stop. Oh wait, go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish.
Wait, can I tell you?
Yeah,
Let me
hurry up.
finish,
Yeah,
though.
go ahead and finish. Hurry up, man. Go ahead.
I walked out of there. I got in the car, and I was like, shit. All I should have done was just got a napkin, wrote my number on it, gave it to her, and be like, well, when you wake up, finally, call this number.
Okay. This is why this is why I tell you y'all need to get your business card so you don't have to write your number on a napkin. This is why go to Vistaprint. You can get $500 for $9. That's like a burger and fries. Okay. When she said that
but am I right?
Well, hold on. You were right about what you said in the car, but the only thing you did wrong is when she talked about she was sleepy. See, you don't ask them, you tell them what you want. This is what you say to her. You know what? I know. Remember courtesy. I know you're at work, and I know work is tired and everything like that. But check this out. Listen, when you get a chance, give me a call later on the night or tomorrow when you have some free time or when you wake up. Because you know what? I like to get to know you a little bit better, and maybe we can go out for ice cream or a coffee or something like that when you're free. And that's all I would have done. I would have told her.
And was she an older chick? How old was she? Like college? Was she college?
Hell no, man. She's 22.
Hey, she's 20, man. Yeah, 22.
That's college age.
Yeah.
That's college age.
Yeah.
College age. So she could have been tired. What city do you live in? 847. What city is that?
I live in the suburbs of Chicago.
Well, she could easily be a college student. The one thing
I can't hear nothing from you,
yeah,
man.
Greg, you can't.
Greg,
you in the car. We can't hear you at all, man. You gotta roll the window. It's just too
Hold
much.
on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a new phone. Hold on. It's crap.
All right. Well, mute yourself real quick, Greg. All right. So check this out.
Maybe what you shouldn't have done is you shouldn't have let the conversation end. You shouldn't have let her words end right there.
I'll say, well,
I
misinterpreted as disinterest,
No, but okay, but stop. That's
no,
okay.
But she said the same thing twice to you, right?
Right.
She had mentioned to you that she had been tired, right? And as you came back to get the conversation, you came back to talk to her again. She said she's just so tired. You let the conversation die.
Okay, understand.
That might have been her cue to see if she wanted something more from you, or just wanted somebody to listen.
Right. So 847. Understand this. Never interpretate anything other than you getting off your ass and being assertive. Okay. Don't interpretate. Right. Listen. What we call that is Harry Pottering. Do you know the lottery numbers from Saturday? You know what the lottery numbers are? 847 to us this weekend.
Nah.
Of course. Then stop doing that with these women. Don't interpret anything. Let her know what is. And don't look at things that she might do because maybe her cat died or like she said, she's tired. All that shit is fine. But one day she's going to
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Exactly. But yet you interpreted one thing and you charge it to the game. It's like you clip the zebra, you bit his neck, and you be like, I'll be back, zebra, tomorrow, man.
I know what you're saying.
You stay right here.
This is my second time, man.
Well, but remember, this is why you got to learn or go back and watch the stuff that we teach for free.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't listen. You listen. Always go for 2 no's. Because even if you offered it to her and she said, I got a boyfriend, blah, 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 guess what I'm saying? Whenever you free,
Hey, just take my car.
Yeah, take my
Yeah.
car whenever you want to talk, whenever you're free, or whenever you want to get away from it all. Why don't you give me a call? That's how you do it. But you don't bite her neck and leave her there thinking that the other animals ain't gonna go at her and go in your car and be like, damn, dog. No. You did great. I love how you talked to her early on. I
Yeah.
love how you walked up to her and told her about the teddy bear. But you gotta
Yeah,
finish.
I walked right in her face, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
And I didn't have my everything is on point, man.
Yeah, but also remember, courteous. Remember, she's at her job. You don't know if the manager's trying to fuck her or somebody in there trying to fuck her. So, the motherfucker might see you talking too long to her. You don't know what's happening. So that's why you get in and out. You know what? I know you're at work and everything, and I don't want to hold you up because I know you're busy. But check this out. You know what? You seem like a very interesting woman, and I would love to get to know you a little bit better. So how about we do this? Here you go. Here's my card. When you're free tomorrow, when you have some time, give me a call, and I'd like to get, and go from that point and walk the fuck off. Hey, don't walk, float. You float the fuck off.
Slow?
No, float. Floating. You so smooth, you float off. You
that
just
motherfucking limb type of shit.
yeah. So that's all I'm saying, big dog. Okay. So next time you go there and
You
see,
know,
what's up, man?
yeah, that's the same thing, man. I mean, nobody gets the shit right perfect on the second time. I just learn from it and I go from there. I didn't feel bad afterwards. I felt energized like a motherfucker because I know I'm getting somewhere, man.
Well, and we're happy you are getting somewhere. That's good. As long as you're getting somewhere, you're moving, ascending up instead of staying still, big dog. So we'll throw you back in the queue,
Yeah.
man. And if you have another question
Oh,
later.
wait, hold on.
What's up, man?
Before I go, man, I just got to tell you this, man. Now, see, my vision ain't too good, but my friend, he was looking at her, right? And he noticed she had 2 tattoos on the back of her thighs. So it's on the legs all the way up, right below her ass, right? On both legs. The left side, it says clutch, and on the right side, gas.
Well, hey, that's cool. Hey, yeah, but you can't clutch and glass. You can't clutch your gas now because you fucked up with her. So you got to charge that shit to the game, fam. Okay. All right, big dog.
I just thought that shit was cool.
Yeah, no doubt, man. We'll throw you back in the queue. But if y'all got any questions, press 1. We'd love to have you. We got to continue on with the show. Guys, if y'all want to call in, 515-605-9373. We're discussing taming women today. And let me continue. See, for a lot of you guys, you believe that showing her that you're different when you're not different is a way to get her to see you as somebody she wants to be with. And I'm telling you all this, please understand this. If you're listening to me and you want the success, please remember this and jot this down in your mindset. It has nothing to do with you flashing money. It has nothing to do with your nice car. It has nothing to do with showing off your your house. It has nothing to do with wearing expensive clothes. It has nothing to do with telling women you got a big dick. It has nothing to do with you buying women drinks. It has nothing to do with you acting tough or cool or any of that stuff. It has nothing to do with it whatsoever. It's also not sucking up and kissing her ass. It's not being nice to her. It's not buying her gifts, buying her flowers, bending over backwards, ripping out your spine, handing her your balls, taking her on expensive dates, convincing them to like you, or trying to win their friends over to get her to see that you're that guy that she needs to be tamed for. That's where a lot of you guys go wrong because a lot of you guys constantly do this. You constantly do this because you think that that's what's going to make her like me. And I'm telling you right now, gentlemen, if you are looking for a woman to like you, then you are going in the wrong direction. I don't want her likes. I don't want her to like me. I want her to be attracted to me. If she likes you, you're going to be like her kid brother. She likes her kid brother. She likes her gay best friend. She likes the guy that's going to drive her around town. She likes the guy that's going to put up her Christmas lights. She likes the guy that's going to put up her Halloween lights. She likes the guy that's going to be a shoulder to cry on. She likes the guy that can hold her purse and go window shopping. She likes the guy that she can go play basketball in intramural sports with and not give up any of that ass. Yeah, she likes that guy. But she's not attracted to that guy. And that's what we want to get out of you. Your behaviors should tame her, because when she go, remember I told you guys, and y'all write this down. I always tell you, you write down past, future, present. That's how they operate. Past, future, present. Meaning that if you are doing any of those things, kissing her ass, being nice, buying expensive dinners, flashing your money, and all that other stuff, she's going to go into the past and put you in the category of the guy that's going to be the sucker that she's going to call on after she gets done fucking the alpha male. You're going to be the sucker that she gets free dinners from. You're going to be the sucker that she gets rent paid from. And that's what she thinks in the future. See, when she realizes you have no backbone, her future thing for this guy, okay, this guy is going to replace Darren, because Darren's getting too weird. So Darren was the guy that would drive her around. And Mike was the guy that bought her dinners and stuff. You know, when she called him, hey, Mike, what are you doing? He'd be like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? Nothing, I'm hungry. You think you can come buy something for me, please? All that woman bullshit. He'd be like, okay. Oh, I'm on my way, okay. All that cake-ass bullshit. And all she gonna be like, thank you, get the fuck out of my house. That's all she gonna do. And you ain't gonna get no ass. We don't want you to be that way. Fuck making these women like you. Stop trying to impress them to get them to like you, because I don't want you to get her to like you. I want her to be attracted to you. And the only way, the first thing you gotta do to be able to tame her, and don't forget, guys, y'all wanna call in 515-605-9373, press 1. We will definitely bring you in if you have a question. Okay. Yeah. Oh, let me bring my dog in. Okay, I'm sorry, Greg. I got you back in, dog. But yeah, but what I'm saying to you this, mute yourself, Greg. Yeah. The first thing I want to say to you guys is this, is that the most important thing that you got to do in order to begin to tame her, and this is going to be the hardest thing that you guys can possibly do, and I'm going to tell you why it's the hardest thing. That is, stop giving a fuck about what she thinks about you. And let me tell you, for a lot of you guys, you're like, no, that's easy. That's easy, Dean. No, let me tell you why it's hard for you guys. Because you are the only group of people that will see a complete stranger and you will get nervous and scared. Because you worry about what she thinks about you. Think about that for a second. She worries about that. You're worried about that. Not her. You're worried about that. Greg, what do you have on that, man?
Well, I think a lot of it comes to
Wait. Hey, speak up a little bit. Speak up. Hey, Greg, speak up like you was before. You were so faded out. Go ahead.
It's a society. It's a society that we live in today. Hold on. This goddamn phone. It's a society that we live in today. I should say we, that you all dwell in today. It's a unique thing, because I marvel at a lot of the way the guys approach and do not approach these women. They treat them as if they treat them as if they don't understand the law of supply and demand, or the law of attraction. Guys don't realize their worth, because I think they get too caught up in a lot of the dialogue and the talk about how special chicks are. I think that's what makes them nervous, Dean. They don't realize that, hey, you can take a bunch of shots at the barrel and still hit. You're going to always hit something. And I'm not saying just hit any of the bottom dwellers, but your ability to get women is not as hard as I think a lot of these guys think it is. You're measuring your steps and everything else. Man, just go be you. That's probably what the bigger problem is, Dean. These guys don't know how to be themselves, or they're not happy with who they are, and they think they got to figure out to be somebody else to impress these chicks, and that's the bullshit right there.
Yeah, because they don't accept themselves of who they are. You got to understand, guys out there. You are what you are. Now, what's good is you can grow from where you're at. That's why we have this show. We have our products to help you grow. You don't have to be where you're at. But let me bring this call in. 484. What's your question? What you got, man?
I was gonna just comment on that. I was gonna say I feel like at least in my case, as I was going through it and learning about it, it's not so much as being like nervous about what she thinks about us. It's more like for me, it was trying to have the perfect game, trying to do everything right.
But wait, wait,
So
wait,
then
wait,
I
wait,
would
wait, wait.
become
Who you? Wait,
caught
wait,
up in
wait.
trying to.
Who you? Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa.
whoa.
Who you doing it right for? Go ahead, Greg. Get him, Greg. Go ahead. I'll wait. Give me the alley oop afterwards. Go ahead, Greg.
What do you mean the perfect game? If you have to figure out a game, then that's not who you are.
Exactly.
You could have a strategy, a game plan, but the Cowboys are the Cowboys. The Cowboys can't be the Raiders. That's
Right.
It don't work. And not that I should have mentioned the Cowboys, but at any rate, you have to be who you are. If you're Stephon Curry, you're not going to drive the same way that LeBron does because you're not 6'9", 270. But you can still play this game and play it well because you've mastered your lane. I'm gonna take you off the dribble. I'm gonna stop, pop, and shoot, and look at your ass real crazy. You know, when you think about it, you have an MVP, which he was, that you rarely saw dunk. Now think about that. If he was saying I couldn't be a great player unless I dunk, he's never an MVP. He's not a champion. Allen Iverson, another guy that you rarely saw dunk. Now he could hop on your ass every now and then, but what did he do? He mastered his game. You guys are trying to be what you're not. And Dean has said it. We've been talking about this for an hour and a half. Do you play your game?
Yes.
Play your game.
Stay in your lane. Yes. What Greg is saying here, right here, big dog, is that look, if who you are is who you are. Like remember what I told you with music, okay? You remember I told you with music, okay? Let's say you're the jazz guy, okay? You're the jazz guy. If you're the jazz guy, why do you want to try to be pop, rock, urban, or world when you're the jazz guy? That's who you are. So what you want to do is elevate the jazz guy of who you are. Don't try to change who you are to think. See, here's your problem. This is what I'm saying. You're changing yourself because you are trying to fit the mold of what you think she wants you to be. You see what I'm saying? You're saying you're trying to figure out the perfect game to please her. And it's not about her. Dude. This shit has.
I'm not even sure they're trying to impress. I don't even think they're trying to impress the chick. You know what it is, Dean?
What's up?
They're trying to live up to the expectations of the music and the other shit that these young cats get. They don't see real men.
Yeah.
They just figure, okay, I got to fit this thing, this narrative that comes from the music and the other bullshit.
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with the music, but dude, you still got to be you.
You gotta be
you. If you're a bars kind of guy, you spit bars. You spit bars. If you do that mumble shit, you're never gonna be worth a damn on stage without a motherfucking funky ass beat. That's the reality. But if you're a lyricist, you're always a motherfucking lyricist.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
A mumble motherfucker can't get in that goddamn box and just spit you some motherfucking shit. He gonna have to. I don't know what the fuck that is, but at any rate, you throw a Rakim, you throw a real motherfucking lyricist in that motherfucker. He's gonna do what? It don't really matter if he don't have a beat. He's gonna spit some shit because that's who he is.
Right, and that's what I'm saying to you, dog. You're still in a sense you're still worrying about what she thinks of you because you're changing. See, when you change yourself, okay, not changing to grow. I'm saying, okay, there's a sexy woman over there. You know, if I'm a chef, then I'm gonna have to try to act like I'm a lawyer. You know what I mean? I gotta try to fit her narrative. You know what I mean? I see her coming out of court. I gotta fit her.
But Dean, listen to it though, Dean. You just said it. Each chick makes them change who they are.
Right, and that's
to be who you are it's gonna be what it is.
Right, and that's the power sheet. That's what I'm saying. That's the power. But please continue, 484. So you change your game for it, but why do you do it? What's the purpose of your change? Again, what is your purpose for it?
Well, I mean, just to clarify, I understand now. I understand all that you're saying. I'm just saying my mentality before I knew.
Okay.
This is the mentality I had before I knew. I
Okay.
understood.
Okay. No doubt.
But
No doubt.
so like, I would think that like I'm trying to like you said, I would try to do these things that she like. She's gonna like me more from this way, and I try to fit in to what she was thinking.
Fit out.
But at the same
Fit
time,
out.
I don't. You said fit out?
Yeah, don't fit in, fit out.
Fit out.
Fit out. Do
Oh,
not
yeah, right,
never ever fucking fit in. Never. Because you guys that fit in.
Am I allowed to use my analogy, Dean? Am I allowed to tell them something and not like sound like real fucked up?
Well, go ahead and tell them something real fucked
Like,
up, dog. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. You know, we're all family. I mean, some of y'all are really, but anyway. The way that I approach the way that I would approach the 20-year-old, I mean, I'm still me. I can approach the 20-year-old and at the time the 46-year-old because I'm still me. The conversation may be different, but it's still me.
Yes.
What they're interested in may be different, but I'm still me. The 20-year-old don't really know a whole lot, but she got some stamina. The 46-year-old, we can talk about a lot. Less stamina, but she like to get in her work too. But I'm still me.
Yes.
I'm still going to be some motherfucking driver. I'm going to still be the captain of those two ships.
Yes.
Whether I'm riding off in a scooter or whatever you call them motherfuckers, or a speedboat. It don't matter. I'm still going to steer the motherfucking ship.
Yes.
Yeah. Because whenever you compromise, you compromise. When you compromise, you've been compromised.
Yes.
Okay?
Does that make any sense to you,
Right.
man?
Yeah, and where we get stuck the most on is the whole idea of like when you say, oh, you know, like you tell them, oh, you care about what she thinks, and the way, at least the way I thought about it was like I don't care about what she thinks, but I'm so worried about trying to fit in instead of fitting
But
out.
stop. You care about what
stop.
But you do care about what. Listen. You're just not admitting it to yourself. You're just trying to go around the corner. Listen. You just said it yourself. You're trying to. You're not trying. You're trying to fit out instead of fit in or whatever. Because again, you're not saying it, but you're doing it though. Anytime you try to sway from your narrative for a woman, you're worried or concerned about what she thinks about you. Anytime you do it, no matter what you do, anytime you change something that you are because you think this is what she wants, that's where you go wrong. And that's where a lot of you guys go wrong when y'all try to talk to these women all kind of ways. Y'all try to talk dirty and sexy, yo ma, hey baby, all that shit. That's why y'all lose, because y'all not yo mama, hey baby, and yo mom, come here girl. You ain't them motherfuckers. But you think you gotta be that because that's maybe the environment you're in. It doesn't work that way, man. Does that make any sense, man?
Yeah.
So it's oh, go ahead, Greg.
He doesn't sound very sure of himself. Man, listen, man. The only dumb question is
No. Like
okay.
I was just trying to bring up the situation because, you know, I know before when I was first learning, like I was in this exact situation, but I didn't think when people were talking about, oh, you care too much, I didn't think it applied to me. So I was trying to bring it down so that you guys can explain it to people who were like me before, and they can now see what it means. Like by doing that, that means the same thing, that you care too much. Because
being courteous.
I understand now.
There's nothing wrong. Oh, okay. There's nothing wrong with being courteous. There's nothing wrong with being courteous.
It's generic.
There's nothing wrong with being a gentleman. There's nothing wrong with being. You just don't.
Yeah.
You have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. You have to. Otherwise, you're gonna live a miserable life.
Yeah, I think I need to give my.
What's that dumbass thing? what's that dumbass thing? Happy life, wife, whatever the
I
fuck
don't
it
even
is.
know what that silly shit is. I think I need to give him an Uncle Rick. Let me give him an Uncle Rick real quick. Let me give him an Uncle Rick.
Hey,
There you go. There you go.
woo! It is so hard to be humble when you're looking like Ric Flair. And to cap last night's event, as I walked out of New York City today, every woman within 100 yards was hollering, "Here comes the boss." And Bruce Springsteen was nowhere to be seen. Bruce Springsteen, if you can follow my act in New York, then you will be the boss.
See that cocky ass attitude, selfish, conceited motherfucker? That's what is going to tame them. Listen, this is what I always tell you guys. If you don't walk out your door every morning, whether you're in an apartment or a house, wherever you at, even a TP or a fucking cardboard box, if you don't walk out that door and in your mind hear the roar of the crowd, hear the trumpets calling your name, and feel the roses coming from the rafters because you're about to enter the Serengeti. If you don't feel that way, they're going to notice that about you because arrogance is something that turns them on. Because I'm saying, look, it's about me. Today is the lucky day. You know how I think 44, today is her day. You know why? Because finally, after we get done talking, whether I get to talk to her or not, she gets to tell her grandkids one day that she met a man. She gets to tell her grandkids that I didn't meet Bigfoot, but I met a man. That's how you should be when you walk up to them, because I don't care what she thinks. And the second thing is I don't seek her approval. Women are getting tired of guys bowing and kissing ass. And I'm not saying be mean to women. I'm saying 484 is that when I see her, I'm going to let her know that what I have in my hand is a Willy Wonka golden ticket. And all she's got to do is cash that motherfucker in. And I'm going to take her to places that she has never seen before in her life. Man, Greg, what you got on that? And I feel like I go get my old business cards and show y'all that upper level shit. But I feel like I got to go get some business cards. But Greg, what do you have on that, man, about seeking approval?
I don't know what it means. I'm still on Ric Flair because Ric Flair said, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. You know, styling and profile. I'm reminiscing. You know what I'm saying? And you guys just, I tell y'all all the time, I'm a lot jealous because I just think I came through at the wrong time. You know, but I came through at the right time, but probably the wrong time because I couldn't imagine what life would be like now if I was still part of the game. I have stock and ice because I need it for my nuts all the time. I've been doing so much fucking. I don't get it.
Yeah. So
It's so insane right now.
Here we come. So what I want to show you guys, if y'all watching live, let me show you my cards. Now these are my cool shit. This the kind of shit, this some upper level shit. Y'all ain't ready for this. You see that shit? This is an old one, but you see that? When she get the card, it's like a hologram. You see that shit? It's like what you had in the Cracker Jacks. You see that shit, how it moved from one thing to another? This is just an old card I got, but that's what I'm saying. When I give my cards out, they get some top-notch shit. But anyway, those are the Willy Wonka Golden tickets. And what I want to say to you, I'll put you back in the queue 484. But if anybody has any questions, y'all press 1. We would love to have you in. Let me see here. Area code 408. Did you have a question, sir?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay, I'll throw you back in, sir. Okay, I thought you had a question. All right, yeah, y'all want to call in 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1, and we would love to have you in. Here's the thing, guys. Very important thing to Tame. Because I'm number 1, she can never come first, but she can always be next. And what I mean, guys, is that you let her be a part of your life, but not your life. And that's where a lot of guys go wrong. Because a lot of you guys handcuff these women because you're like, oh my God, if I don't get her, I'm going to lose her to somebody. And that's something that's really important that we want you guys to understand, that this game right here, not this game, but it's a eat or be eaten type world, man. And if you don't have your shit together, these women will know. And when a woman realizes that there's nothing special about you guys, okay? When she says that, you know what, you're just like everybody else, all of a sudden she's not going to want to be with you, because as soon as you go down that lane, okay, uh of uh of not being who you are, okay, she's going to realize that she has you. How does she know? Because how you communicate and the way you think and the things that you do is going to show her that, you know what, I've got you. And I can do anything I want to do with you, because guess what? You'll let her do things to you and let her get away with it. You'll let her yell at you. You'll let her use money and all this other stuff. And the worst thing about you guys, you can't tame a woman if you can't say no. And let me tell you something. I told a guy, he ain't. I'm sure he didn't do it, but I told him exactly what to tell the woman. There was a woman that told him, look, you got to wait to get on a date with me because I want to make sure you right for me and all this other stuff. You know what I told him? I told him to give her the fuck you without saying fuck you. Tell her, you know what? I'm not the right guy for you, because I'm not going to waste your time or my time. I got other women I can see, and nope, we can be friends. But he ain't going to do that shit. You always tell the people that's scary and shit, they ain't going to do things. 515-605-9373 is the number. Press 1 if you have a question. We will continue. Excuse me. But it's just, you have to understand, Greg. Let's talk about the taming real quick, because I don't think a lot of guys understand the things that would happen. Guys, let me explain something. When you tame a woman, okay? When you tame a woman, guys, she will call and text you first. You hear what I'm saying? She will call and text you first, because she's going to be thinking about you guys. You're going to be the one that's on her mind. And for a lot of you guys, I'm going to give you all a laundry list of how life is when you have the woman tamed. Because a lot of you guys, y'all are so worried about these women that, oh man, dude, I don't know why y'all do this. But let me tell you something, guys. When you tame her, let me tell you something, guys. When you have her tamed, let me tell you some of the things that she would do. When she sees you, when she's tamed, she's gonna tell you how handsome you look, how sexy you look. For some of you guys, she might even smack you on your ass just to show you. If you get pissed off at her and hang up in her fucking face, she'll call you right back when she's tamed. When she's tamed and you get that pussy,
She'll send you a card.
yeah,
She'll
exactly.
send you the card. She'll send. Hey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't feel bad about it. I've had women send me flowers before. I'm like, what the fuck is
Oh,
this? But it's just what
flowers,
it is.
flowers, chocolates, and teddy
Ties,
bears.
man. Listen, I used to get ties because in the days that I used to dress, I like ties. I would get ties. I'd get just even things that I wouldn't even engage in so much, like the colognes and stuff. I think
Oh
what it's
yeah.
about.
Hey,
What it's
dog.
about is that's their way of saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's what I apologize.
How many women have bought you cologne because they went listen, they went to the store, went sniffing some cologne because they want to smell that on you. That's what I'm talking about. They will buy you cologne because they want to smell it on you guys. That's the kind of stuff we're trying to get y'all to see when you have her tamed. when you have her tamed, guys, and you get that ass, you won't understand this, but sometimes you get that feeling like someone's looking at you and you wake up and she's just staring at you. That's when you have her tamed because she can't believe who you are, and she's so glad to be with you. Also, guys, when you have her tamed, she will show you off in front of her friends. Things that she will do. She will hold your hand. She will stop in the middle of whatever you're doing just to look at you and say, you know what, I really do care about you. That's when she's tamed. She'll tell you how lucky she is to be with you. She'll be the one when you got them tamed, she'll be the one that will always be in contact with you. She'll be willing to do just about anything with, to, and for you.
And when she's not an expressive chick, you know what she'll do? She'll show you. There'll be things that are done that you don't have to even mention. That means she's tame. And even if she's one of them, those kind of want to play the loud role, she'll still be doing the shit for you that you like done, and you won't have to even bring it up.
Hey, let me give y'all an example. Let me use Purple Rain for an example. They were in the mall. Prince saw that white guitar. He rolled, and then a few nights later, she comes through the window with a big present for him. and what did he get? He got his guitar. He didn't buy it. She bought it because she wanted to see the look on his face of that's what women want, to see the smile. She wants to be part of your conversation. Oh, go ahead, Greg.
That moment.
Yes.
And she knew that she could share a moment with him if she got that guitar for him.
That's what I'm saying. She did it for him because she worked hard, took her money, and bought him the guitar. That's what they will do. Y'all guys. This is where we guys bump heads with marketing and advertisers. Marketing and advertisers, what do they do on Sucker Me season around Christmas time? They always tell you guys the gift to give her. Buy her the gift. Oh, there's nothing like Jared, and there's nothing like getting her this and buying her that or doing this and doing that. But when you have her tamed, guys, you let me explain something to you because I know a lot of you guys. Yeah, I know a lot of huh? I don't know. Check, could you? I don't know a lot of you guys know this, but check this out. A lot of you guys sometimes you go over a girl's house or something, and maybe you get to go in her bedroom, and somewhere on her wall, I don't know what wall it is, but somewhere on her wall is a wilted flower that she has pent up on her wall. And y'all like, man, maybe she's just doing it for decoration. What I'm saying to you guys, when you have them women tamed, you can pick a dandelion out of the grass, a daisy out of the grass, and give it to her, and she will treasure that more than what the next guy, any dinner, any date, any fucking expensive clothes, because the thing about us is that we are hard to get. We are the one. See, even though we're tamed, we're the ones that you can't get. That's why we're the the Bigfoots, the Loch Ness monsters. We're the Smurfs, elves, and unicorns because when they see a real man, and because we're so far and few between, that they will do anything they can to capture us because we are the anomaly. We're like the X-File. We're the unicorns. And what do I always tell you guys? If a woman sees a unicorn, what is she going to do? Two things. She's either going to try to capture it or she's going to tell her friends about it. And that's what they do with us. Why? Because we come from a different point of view. We make everything about us. And what we say when we meet her is, I'm giving you the opportunity to come into my world. I'm giving you an opportunity to see that the world is not as flat as you think it is. And this, guys, happens at bars, clubs, bar mitzvahs. I don't care. Like I said, hey, guys, guys, make sure y'all get that Halloween game because within about 2 more weeks, We're going to start talking about the Halloween thing and how y'all pull these women. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is that it's got to be congruent. It's got to go down the same street. The way you think, the way you talk, and the way you behave must be in sync. See, for a lot of you young men, you are out of sync because you are trying to find things to be because you don't know who you are because you never had anybody pull that out of you, that strengthen you as a man, that power that you have, the warrior that's inside of you, the king that, you know what, and y'all don't even, some of y'all don't even understand what I'm about to tell you. When we meet a woman for the first time, she doesn't meet our king. She doesn't get an audience with our king. My king is my last name. My king is my sperm. My king is my lineage. That's my king. That means when I meet her, she doesn't get to meet that motherfucker because she never slayed any dragons. She's never fought any battles or wars for me. She's never climbed any mountains and tried to put the head on the tip of the mountain. She's never done anything to meet me. But for you guys, when you meet a woman, oh man, baby, hey, here are the keys to my castle. The bathroom is 2 doors down to the right. Come on in. Here's my spine. Here's my balls. Whatever you want, you can have it because this is my castle. Yeah, there's an upstairs that you give it a whole blueprint. And you never make her work for you. See, the man that gets a lot of pussy knows that the woman has to work to get his attention and his time. Because our time is the most precious thing that we will never give away just to anybody. We will not waste it either. Meaning this, if I feel that she's a waste of time, hey, look, I'm going to give her opportunity. Look, we can just fuck. I can give you about 45 minutes of my time. I'll come over, I'll square you off and I'll go. If she's not worth my time. Because you guys, every one of you, you can never get it back. Every second that goes by that you don't talk to her is a wasted time. You can't get it back. You can't go back in time and fix it. But what you can do in the future moving forward, you can change your behaviors. Because, wait, hold on, let me bring you in. 301, did you have a question, sir? 301, did you have a question? You pressed the button. Okay, we'll put you back in. I thought you pressed the button. Okay, we'll put you back in. All right, but what I'm saying to you guys, all you guys, 515-605-9373, is that she will, listen, when a woman goes to work, okay, and I'll use work. When a woman goes to work, she is tamed by the company. The company says this is our company, this is what we stand for, this is what we will put up with, and this is what we won't put up with. This is how much money we're going to pay you. This is the time you got to come in. This is the time you got to take your lunch break, and this is the time where you can leave. That is boom, 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 laying down standards. And either she is going to agree to it and get the job, or she's going to say no and have to go someplace else. That's what's happening with a lot of you guys. Let me bring in area code. Let me bring you in area code 213 the right way. It's been a while since I brought y'all, motherfucker. Never mind. Let me bring you in. Area code 213. What's your name? What's your question, sir?
What's good, man? My name is Jay. I have a question, man. I've been reading something and I just tried to Google it, but it ain't make sense to me. So I wonder if you can explain it to me. They say life is a bitch, man. Do you think that has anything to do with women, or how do you feel about just the whole saying life's a bitch?
Okay. Life is, guess what? Life is a bitch to you guys.
Right. Like
no. Listen to me. No, I'm not done. Life is a bitch to you guys. To you average cookie cutters. Life is always going to be a bitch to you. Why? Because you guys focus on your problems too much. You guys are always so fast to blame everybody for everything. You guys live in your past. You make excuses. You dwell in fear. You stay in your mute your phone. Are you outside or some shit? Goddamn, mute your phone real quick, son.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Yeah, just mute your phone real quick and I'll bring you back in. But yeah, but what I'm saying is you live in the past. You dwell in fear. You stay in your comfort zone. You lack personal development. When an obstacle comes up, you always run from it. So yes, life is a bitch for you guys. And it will always continuously be a bitch for you until 213. You can stop walking in the direction you're going in and turn around and come towards the land of ass and titties. Because when you get the man mindset, you know what happens when you get that? When you read an article saying life is a bitch, you laugh. You know why? Because you're solution based. You take responsibility. You're growing your comfort zone. You always have a plan. You always work hard. You have direction. You have drive. You have passion. And in your mind, 213, you want to know what the problem is to a real man? What do you think a problem is to a real man? Two, 1, 3. You gotta fix your phone, dog. You there, dog?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think a problem is to a real motherfucking man?
Hello.
Can you hear us? 213.
I hear you.
Oh, I know you can, Greg. 213. Last time.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. What is a problem to a real man?
I hear you.
What is a problem to a real man?
What's the problem to a real man?
Yes.
What's the problem to a real man?
Don't even think you're going to hurt yourself. There are no problems. You know why? Because we're all about solutions. The only problem to us is a meteor the size of Jupiter heading towards Earth. That's a fucking problem. But a woman, how can she be a problem when you can get rid of her and exchange her from someone else or an upgrade? How can life be a bitch when you're in an age and time right now, 213, where these women are giving the pussy away like Halloween candy? They are giving the pussy away like it's a fire sale. Like the world is about to end tomorrow. They give it away so fast. They give it up so quick. So
really is like Halloween candy. They give it up no matter what kind of damn costume motherfuckers is wearing.
Right. So tell us how things are a problem, 213. Tell us how things are a problem. Tell us about problems.
Hey, look, right now I don't have any problems. It was just a question, you know. It was just I just wanted to know. You answered it correct. You kind of answered it, but it's really more like I just want to know if understanding women has anything to do with understanding life. You get what I'm saying?
That's your problem. Listen. That's your problem. Okay, listen.
You get what I'm saying? Like I want to know what does life.
All right, sir. All right, hold on. Check this out.
Yeah.
Listen. If you are focused on what we call the outside world, you will always be a slave to it. Listen. Remember, Greg said it earlier. If you were listening, it doesn't matter. Listen, if it's raining outside, snowing, hurricane, summer, I'm still gonna be me. The only thing that's gonna change around me is the weather. I'm not changing who I am. I'm gonna stand on who I am. And your problem is, young man, you don't know who you are. So you read things outside of yourself. Oh, the life is a bitch. And you're like, well, yeah, I can believe that because all these things happen to me. Life is going to kick your ass if you don't control it. But I'm asking you, like you say, you're trying to, what's your question? Go ahead. What's up with you, man?
Like I said, you kind of misunderstanding me. I don't have no issues with women. I'm just asking a question, like, what does that have to do? Like, does it have anything to do with women? You know what I'm saying? It's just.
All right, I know the big dog. If you're reading an article that
and
says,
I hear it in music a lot. You know what I'm saying? I hear it a lot in music, so I want to know.
Fam, listen to me. You hear it in a lot of generic, made up fucking music. That's okay. Look, Again, young man, if you're looking at things outside of yourself and you're believing those to be true, then you have bigger issues than you think of, than you can imagine. Because you don't understand that it is you are all things. Greg, can you please help this young man out, sir? And I think we lost him. And if he lost him, I'll help you out. Listen, here's your problem here, man. Your problem is that you're looking for more things outside of yourself than yourself. Because what okay, you reading Life is a Bitch. What does that make you think when you read that? Do you believe it?
Man,
What makes
no,
you
I don't believe it. No, I don't believe it. I'm
Okay.
asked that, so I don't know. I don't believe it. I can't believe something I don't have no education about. You know I don't know what the
Okay,
fuck
so
that is.
okay, but what is
I'm
the
just
question?
asking you.
Okay, why'd you ask me the question? I don't understand the question then. Why would you ask me that question?
I asked. It was a question. I asked you that because shit, I don't know. I just wanted to know what it meant. I just wanted to know what that meant.
Okay, listen. Who gives a fuck what it meant? It has nothing to do with us. Let them. Hey, listen. Shit that don't have nothing to do with us. Leave it alone. Leave that to the cookie cutters. Leave that to the humans. Leave that to the betas. Leave that to
No,
them.
what I'm saying is it's life is a bitch. So I just wanted to know if it had anything to do with women. You know what I'm saying?
If you're a weak ass individual,
If you treat
yes.
if you treat life, look, if you treat life the way you treat bitches or the way you're supposed to treat bitches, that's you get what I'm saying. That's really what I'm. That's really,
Okay.
yeah. If it
Listen.
don't make no sense to you, then
No, it does. No, what I'm saying is that what your question you're asking has nothing to do with being a fucking man, big dog. Who gives a fuck if life is a bitch? Life ain't a bitch to me because I'm solution based. Because it can't be. How can life be a bitch to me when I'm in control of my life? How can it be a bitch to
of
me?
course.
Right. So how can a woman be a problem to me if I'm in control of my life?
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. So it's.
But not too much. But not too much as a problem. More of. Let me see. All right. This is another question. If you learn how to if you learn how to handle your business when it comes down to a woman, does that make your life any better? Does that make any sense?
Okay.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
saying if
Like
you handle your business with a woman, right? Right?
if you handle your business with women.
With women. Okay. Then what would your
Mhm.
tell me what your business would be? Give me some examples of what your business would be. What would be handling your business with a woman?
Wait, say that again. I hear you.
What would your business be with handling a woman? 267, I got you, big dog. What would your business be handling with a woman?
Doing what you gotta do. Everything that you're
No,
preaching. Basically,
don't say
standing up.
me.
All right,
I'm
all right.
saying
I'll tell
you.
you. I'll give
You
you an
tell me.
example. Just standing the ground. I'm saying, being a man, not letting no bitch get over you, taking care of all your responsibilities, doing what you have to do. You know
And
what I'm
and you're
saying?
saying
Whether it's
you're saying if you do those things, then what? What's the question?
if you do if you do what you have to do, if you do everything that you're preaching, right? Not everything, but if you take
No,
care of
not. I
yourself
mean, no.
and
When I say
maintain.
when you say not everything, that's your problem. When I talk to you, I mean everything. I don't leave shit out.
All right, so everything.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
All
Okay.
right, everything you got to do. The way you're supposed to carry yourself with women is it the way you're supposed to carry yourself in life. You get what I'm saying? That's just a question. I
Okay.
don't know.
Listen.
I'm
Yes.
asking you.
Yes.
You the coach.
The
You know
answer,
what I'm saying?
young man. The answer is equivocally yes, because when it is about you, when you learn about your king, when you learn about your man, you learn about your warrior and your lover, they all are in sync. The king is the one that lays down the foundation of how the man rules, because no woman gets an audience with your king. But see, you don't understand. I'm talking alien to you right now. You don't understand this. But your warrior goes and hunts. Your lover is the one that it brings everything together. But they all are in sync because they're all one. They are one unit, one mind, one thought, and it is the foundation that you set. That means women have to listen. You don't have to please women. Her being with you, she will
Of
get
course not.
she will get pleasure from that. But it's not just women. It's with everybody, your family members, your friends, your relatives. They all have they all have to abide by your rule. You don't change your rules up for one person and not the other. Everybody lives by the same law, but you got to learn how to set the standards, big dog. And I hope I was able to answer that
Right.
question. Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah, you did, yeah.
All
That
right.
was a good answer.
All right. Well, no doubt, man. Well, I'll throw you back in the
Thank
queue.
you.
All right, no doubt. I'll put you back in the queue. I got two calls. 267. I'll bring you in 301. 267. Do you have a question, sir?
Yeah, I'm talking to this John, we was talking recently earlier. I was talking to some girl, and
Oh, yeah. Oh, so the one that told you about the date. And did you tell her exactly what I told you to say?
yeah, I texted that John exactly here, straight up.
And
So
what did she do?
She was like, she sent me a couple of voice messages. She was saying like, all right, well, whatever it is, what it is. Like, it wasn't even that deep or nothing.
Well,
Like,
no,
you know
wait,
what
wait,
I'm
wait,
saying?
wait,
Like, I
wait, wait,
was,
wait, 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 wait. But it was that deep because you're trying to tell me that I gotta wait to date you. I gotta date you on your terms.
right,
I don't do that. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
So I said that too. I
Yeah.
said that. I said
Yes.
that. I definitely said that.
And what did she say?
So she hit me back and she was like, listen, look, I'm gonna just call you tomorrow because I got off tomorrow. I have a day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna call you tomorrow like around 10.
Motherfucker.
And I'm like, no.
See that? Wait. See
And then
what?
I told her, I'm like, no, I'm gonna tell you when to call me because I'm gonna be at work. Obviously.
All right.
But
Wait.
anyway, I told her, I'll tell you when to call me.
Wait a second. But do you see how she changed her tune up?
Right. She switched up real quick. I'm like, oh shit.
But see, look, all you gotta do is follow Uncle Dean, dog. I got your fucking back. If you just follow what I show you, you're gonna tame her. See, remember, she was wild and crazy, right? Trying to tell you what you to do, when you can do it on her terms. Am I correct? But when you drew a line in the sand and saying, wait a second, whoa, I'm not that motherfucker. I'm not that knight. I'm not Beta Bob. I'm not that Charlie Mill. I'm not that cookie cutter. You can't talk to me like that and dictate what I do. Then you change things up because guess what now? First she was busy, am I correct? But now it seems like she has time for you. See that? See that?
Right.
Now that's taming her. You just tamed her. This is an example right here, guys. You just changed. How long have you been talking to her when she was telling you what the fuck she wanted? How many days? Was it three or four? How many days?
2 days.
You say 2 days? 2 days? So for 2 days she was telling you about what you can do and she was setting the standards. Am I correct?
Right.
Then you listened to what I told you. You said exactly what I told you, and now she's got time for you, huh? Ain't that amazing, motherfucker?
Whole half a day got freed up on some shit. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, because you know why? Because she's like, holy shit, this motherfucker knows some shit. All right, man. So we'll throw you back in, man. But did you have a question? I got some other calls and stuff. But do you have a question? You good?
I'm saying, like, I gotta talk to her tomorrow, so.
Well, hey, that's a dog. You need to get. I
right.
tell you, you need to grab that conversation class, dog. Listen, all you got to do is look. This is only. I'm gonna give you this last one. You tell her what is. Say, you know what? I'm free Saturday or Sunday or Friday night. Let's go out and do something. That's hey, look. And if she says no, then you say, you know what? All right, it's cool. Well, you know what? I'll just get at me when you free, and cut that shit off, okay?
And be done with it. Yeah, I was gonna say be done with that
And
shit.
be done with it.
All right. Yeah.
Because a woman
Period.
is going to be attracted to a man that is. Listen, okay, this is what y'all don't understand. See, most of y'all motherfuckers got high tolerance, and then some of you guys have low tolerance. But motherfuckers like us, we have no tolerance. No tolerance.
Begin at zero and decline. My shit starts at zero and decline.
Yes. That's it. Don't waste my time because there's too much ass out there for me to sit here and pander and talk to you. Fuck that. You have a nice day. You call me when you want to go out. Other than that, don't waste my time. Because I don't want to hear all the shit you trying to say. Because I'm not that motherfucker. Because that's your first mistake. You thought I was that sucker that's going to sit there and be like, okay, I'm going to listen to what you want to do. And I'm going to wait for you and what you want to do. Fuck that. No. Okay? All right,
Right.
all right. Remember that
Right,
shit.
right.
All right, we'll put you back in. We got other calls. We got 301 and then 484. We got you too. 301. What's your question, man?
Hey, Steve, I just want to jump back in for a second and echo your sentiment about congruent behavior. And basically, me, I've been super blessed in my life where, like, I have a super alpha look, like the way I dress, all these things. When I go to the club, I get looks from the hottest chicks in the club with my group of guys all the time. But it's like you have this high level of attraction that begins, but if you're not congruent every step of the way being an alpha, her level of attraction and you can drop, like, plummet.
All right.
Almost like
fam,
at any time.
We homeboys because you in the DMV. Let me break something down to you, dog. This is where y'all fuck up. I don't care if you look like Brad Pitt or have Denzel Washington's money. That doesn't make you a man in her eyes. You have a nice. Let me tell you why. Go ahead and mute yourself real quick, because the noise in the background. Let me tell you why. Just mute yourself real quick.
Yeah, sure.
You just mute yourself. And this is why I keep trying to tell you guys this. Your money or your looks and all that other stuff is no substitute for your personality. It's not a substitute for you being funny, witty, sexual with this woman. Sure, your looks, if you look good or look like a bad boy, yes, that's going to drive them towards you. But as soon as you open up your mouth or your behaviors, it's going to make them run. And look, if you look good, that's fine. That you got. Hey, thank your parents. You look good. You got to step ahead. But understand this. I know ugly, fugly ass motherfucking fat. And I don't judge men. I'm talking about just dudes that just big. They know they unattractive with the baddest women out there because they don't give a fuck. Cause they like this. What you see is what you get. But once I get to talking to you, I'm gonna show you why you need to invest in this dick. And that's what I'm saying to you, 301. I'm glad that you go to the clubs, and I'm glad women see you, but that doesn't make you a man. That just makes you a good-looking person in their eyes. But as soon as you open your mouth, or as soon as your behaviors are not congruent with what they see as a man, they're not gonna be attracted to you, man. That's how it is. And that's what a lot of guys, there's a lot of guys that be like, man, I got zits on my face, bumps and scars. And dude, I've seen dudes with some bad women. And the women don't care because when she is attracted to you, she is blinded. She doesn't care how tall, short, fat. You can have one leg. You can be in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter because if she's attracted to you, she is going to do everything she can. Greg, talk to him, man.
Hey, man, before I sign out right here, because I got to go holler at my boys. Hey, listen, man, all that stuff is fine, but when you don't have substance, you don't have substance, so you're going to have to continue to try to play the same game in different places and see if it ever matters. But after a while, it's the same way we get tired of chicks with no substance, we'll get tired of you with no substance. And by the way, y'all ought to take a look at some of the chicks that Forrest Whitaker was pulling. And you can't tell me that it's going to take something a little bit more than just a passing, some kind of passing trait to matter. Man, you always want to build with the things that nothing can take away. A car crash, nothing can take away who you are, and that's what you need to focus on. Hey, great. Hey, I always appreciate you letting me stop by, and I'll look forward to hollering at you a little bit later on. Let me go be dead for a while.
All right, no doubt, fam.
Talk to these boys.
All right, no doubt.
All right,
one, brother. All right, and guys, like I said, y'all want to call in. We got under 2 minutes to go. We're going to go a little bit of overtime because I think O'Shea wants to do something later on. So we're going to go a little bit of overtime. So if you're in right now, you want to call in right now because we're going to, in a few minutes, the phones are going to shut down, and if you're in the queue, you'll be able to ask a question. So I got you 484. You are in the queue, and I'll be able to answer your question. Back to you, 301. Is there any other question that you have other than what we talked to you about?
Nah, man, you covered everything, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, no doubt, man. And hey, 301, let me ask you a question. What do you do when you go to a club, dog?
Yeah.
When you go to the club, what do you do?
First thing, me and my guys, we walk in, we go right to the middle, and we get to work.
Go to the middle where? Middle where?
So basically, so imagine the club, this is how the layout is. We look at basically where we be seen the most and like where's everything happening. We go straight to the middle.
No. Don't ever do that again. No.
4K.
No. Let me show. I'm gonna tell you. All right, mute yourself so I can tell you what to know. Let me tell you why. Oh my God, this is why I love you guys because y'all be fucking up, man. Look, this is what you do, 301. Everybody listening to my voice, this is how you go to bars and clubs from this point on, and this is how we do it the man mindset way. Before I tell you, I'm going to explain to you how the regular guys do it. Okay? The regular guys walk into the bar, like 301 said, they'll either go to the dance floor or find a spot where they can be seen the most. They'll either go to the wall of the bathroom, or to the bar. That's what the regular cookie cutter guys do. Let me tell you, the first thing you gotta do, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you get at that bar, or you walk in that club, or you walk in that party, or you walk into any event where there are women there, you talk to the first group of sexy women you see. I'm going to tell you why again. Listen to me. I don't care if it's 5 sexy women or 1 sexy woman. Usually gonna be 2 of them there because no woman usually goes by herself to the club. But the first group of beautiful women you see, you make sure you make a beeline right over to them. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like I told you, I usually say, hey ladies, how y'all doing? Which one of y'all gonna buy me drinks? And I'll laugh with them, and I'll give them some high fives. I give my boy a high five. And I'll be like, okay ladies, I'll holler at y'all later. And I'll walk off. I have just given myself value. Why? Because unlike you regular guys, let me tell you something. The guy that goes to the bar first, the woman knows, okay, I'm gonna use him for drinks. The guy that goes to the wall, the woman knows this guy is nervous and scary. The guy that goes to the bathroom is the one, he's got butterflies. He's got to pee before he comes out and do anything. The guy like 301, the guy that tries to find a good space of theory, okay, that is okay. I'm not saying it's not bad, but he's not the guy that draws the curiosity. I draw in curiosity because every guy that walks through the door, guys, every guy that walks through the door, she's already marking them down. She's leveling, she's giving you a pay grade or a level. He's going to the bar. Oh, he's cute, but let me see. Oh, he's going to the bar, meaning he's either alcoholic or he needs liquid courage to talk to me. That guy's cute. Oh, he's going over to the wall. Oh, he's probably creepy. That guy's cute. Oh, but why is he going right to the bathroom? Is he that nervous? That guy's cute. He's going to the dance floor. Okay, that might be okay as well. But what about that guy that walks in there and wait a second, this guy is talking to what are they talking about over there? What is he saying? They're laughing. Wow, and she's hot. Wow, okay. I'm going to keep my eye on that guy because that guy is doing what we do best and talk to women. And in 301, how do I know that it works? Because usually 9 times out of 10, when I go talk to a woman in the club, usually that night, the first thing they say, as soon as I try to talk to them, 301, open your mic, 301. What do you think they say to me, 301? What do you think the first thing they say to me when I talk to them, dog?
When you so which one are you talking about? You talking about when you walk in and the first one that you see, you make a beeline to her?
No, not the beeline. I'm saying after I do the beeline, I start making my way around and talking to women and stuff. What do you think they say to me when I walk in and approach them? What do you think? What do they say to me?
Maybe who do you think you are, or something exciting.
Nope. You know what they say? Well, I saw you over there.
What?
I saw you over there. You one of those guys. I said, what are you talking about? Oh, I saw you over there talking to that chick in the red dress, talking to that chick over there.
What?
You was over there talking to that chick. How do you know I was talking to those chicks? Were you spying on me? That's what we get. We automatically get knocked off as the guys who get pussy and the players and the whores and the sluts because we talk to the women first. We don't do all the regular stuff. And that's what I'm saying for you, 301. That's what I want you to do the next time you go out. You, as soon as you walk, because you know what your boy's gonna be like. They're gonna be like, "Hey man, what are you doing, man?" That's what they supposed to say, because they got that world is flat thinking. They ain't thinking. They gonna be like, "Dude, why are you gonna talk to those women?" Don't even ask why. You just go do it. And I'm telling you, when you start doing it and make your way around the room, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna stop you and say, "Oh, I saw you over there talking to that girl and that blah 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 blah." Okay, man.
That's the bet. We didn't meet back in New York City this weekend, so
Oh
okay, all
yeah.
right.
Hey,
New
now wait,
line,
wait.
walk in the door.
Now wait, how old are you, man?
29.
Now, are you gonna do the Halloween costume thing? Have you looked at that yet?
Not yet, no.
Dude, you got to get on it, man. Because like I say, man, I'm gonna get you pussy, dog. I promise you. I promise you, Halloween night. If you do that, you just have to stand there, and the women gonna come to you. I promise you that. I promise you that, dog. So, but we'll put you back in the queue because I gotta grab 484. But we'll talk about that later, okay, man? Maybe another show or something like that. But we'll throw you back in, brother.
Sounds great. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, 484. What's your question, man? What you got, big dog?
I was gonna say with the man, I had the question. So anyway, my second question. So is there? I feel like there's a difference between, I guess could say a guy that's charismatic and a guy who's just confident and knows himself. And I say it because when I start, working on myself and I start gaining this confidence and understanding myself, it's like I have confidence in myself, but I think you mentioned it before on one of your audios. You said like a guy that's very charismatic, things come to him, women chase after him, even women he's not trying to get, and guys want to be him, they want to be around him.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a difference from just a person who's very confident and understands himself and a person who's very charismatic. Like, what is that difference?
Okay. You're not even looking at the top thing. Don't even, hey, look, fuck the confidence, fuck being charismatic, okay? What you want at the end of the day is when all the smoke clears, is you want what we call sexual confidence. Let me explain that to you. How many times have you, now you know you've done this. I know all you motherfuckers do this as listening. How many times have you walked outside or you were at the mall or you were outside on the street and you saw a guy that looked like a loser and you automatically said, "Hey man, look at that loser over there." You know what I'm talking about, right? You're like, that motherfucker's a loser. Look at that loser over there, right? Right? Well, that's the same thing with sexual confidence. You see, sexual confidence is saying that if she fucks around, like, let me go back to the Hansel and Gretel, because I don't know if you know this one. You know the fairy tale of it, right? They saw the gingerbread house, and they were amazed by it, right? Wow. They tasted the gingerbread house because remember, the gingerbread house got their curiosity. They tasted the gingerbread house, that got their attention. But then they say, well, damn, if it's that good if it's out that good out here, man, what the fuck is on the inside, remember? And then they went inside, right? And got captured by the witch, blah, 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 right? Same thing with sexual confidence. See, sexual confidence is it's an unfair advantage that we have with women. It's not even fair. Because like I tell you, when we meet a woman because of our sexual confidence, we already know we got the pussy. I mean, it's just the pussy's already on. We don't even have to work for it. We just like, man, we like whatever, man. Why? Because most of y'all guys are stuck in Miss Crabtree's 5th grade class of birds and bees. You guys have no idea. And listen, I know y'all gonna hate me for this, and I get shit from y'all all the time. You listen to my testimonials. Y'all get a chance, go listen to testimonials on the man mindset. Because the main question I ask all my clients, I'll be like, I told you guys y'all don't know how to fuck, eat pussy, kiss. Y'all don't know how to do anything. And they like, yeah, man, Steve, when I heard that, I was like, man, fuck you, man. You don't know what I know. But then when they get the products, my kissing 101, the fucking 101, master the bedroom, all that stuff, they were like, God damn, I didn't even know you could do that with women. Damn, oh my God, it changed my life because now I know all I got to do is get them on. Look, all I need her to do is text me, call me, or come see me and it's already over. It's already done because I'm going to do things to her that none of you guys can ever think of. You want me to give you an example? You want me to give you an example? You ready for this 484?
Yeah.
All right, dog.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm opening up 301 real quick and I'm going to ask him. I want him to answer the question. Hey, 301, what did you do for Easter, dog? What did you do for Easter?
Easter last year.
Last year Easter.
For Easter, I just Easter egg roll in the morning. They had a little thing at the White House. I went to that.
Oh, with your kids and stuff?
And then afterwards, no, I don't have any kids. So now it was just a bunch of people there, so I decided to go.
Okay, well that's good. That's good shit.
Yeah,
all right, well,
then after that, did the club that night.
All right, well, good for you. All right, I'm gonna give you some points on that. That's good. Now 484, what did you do on Easter last year?
I spent some time with the family.
All right, okay. Y'all did okay. That's cool things to go. But let me show you what sexual confidence does. I'm gonna give you a master. This is a master the bedroom technique right here. See, sexual confidence makes a woman say things. Oh, wait. Let me. Again, I know y'all listen to this all the time, but I love this because I want you to hear what sexual confidence sounds like. I want you to hear what it sounds like before I explain this to you. I need you guys to hear what it sounds like because most women have world is flat thinking when it comes to sex with you guys. Because all y'all know is world is flat. You only know to your level. But let me give you an example of what sexual confidence sounds like coming from a victim of sexual confidence, okay? Coming from a victim of sexual confidence.
To say
Listen
thank
to
you
this.
for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, like, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, you know? I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, you know, who taught you that? Like, are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, like, that was amazing. It was totally, like, perfect. Like, if I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, like, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. But I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. Like, that other way was also nice, you know. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, let me stop that. Let me stop that. Now, wait. Let me let you hear another sample of what sexual confidence sounds like from women that just get a sample of how you talk to them. Chat line. Listen to this.
Dating free phone chat line. The most exciting place to meet.
Hold on, let me play this one real quick.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Let me give you an example of basically the power that you're going to have on this phone line that we're about to drop to you guys.
Watch.
If you're able to communicate and text correctly and be really assertive, you'll be getting messages like this. But again, let me get on this joint.
This is just
log in and give you an example of
this is the beginning.
What you can do in 40 minutes. So 40 minutes, and I cut through all the other ones. I'm just letting you know how many replies I got back and what kind of replies I got back. So
40 sexual
check
confidence.
this out.
Let's
see how good I am.
Watch.
Serious reply. Let's have fun. Let's get to know each other and see where we go from here.
Watch.
To accept this recording, press 1. Your name has been recorded. Welcome to the main menu. To chat live and connect with callers from all over, press 1. You have received a private message from...
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm 5 foot tall, curly brown hair, brown eyes, curvy, light skin, mixed with black, white, and Puerto Rican, and I'm looking for a guy to talk to because I'm very bored.
You have received a private message from...
Tell me what you'd really do to me. I want to know.
To reply to this message, you have received a private message from... To accept, press 1.
Hey, baby, this is Alexis and Victoria. I need to pump like your cotton dry.
All right.
To reply to this message, press 1.
Done.
You have received a private message from...
Here's another one.
Amy.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, baby, I love your message. I would love for you to take control and just use me.
Done. First call. Done.
To reply to this message, press 1. To hear the message again, press 2. To request, you have received a private message from...
Hey, my name is Marley, and I'm just sitting back on my patio, just looking at the stars. And I am trying to relax. I've had a long day, and I'm just looking for someone I can talk to, get to know a little bit, and maybe build a friendship with. So, send me a message, tell me something unique about yourself, and if you can't reach me by some chance, you can check out some of my stories at box number 94292. I look forward to talking with you soon. Bye.
You have received a private message
Listen,
from...
guys, listen.
Hey, this is Kylie. Just jumped on the line. Got a little bit of time to kill.
You have received a private message from...
My name's Taylor. I'm 19 years old, and I'm just looking to have a little fun right now. So if you're interested, send me a message.
You have received a private message from...
Hi, I'm Lori, and I just heard your voicemail, and if you would like to chat, let me know.
Done.
You have received a private message from...
Nancy Caraway.
Oh, it is.
Hey, baby. You sounded so good. This is Sherry. I think I'm your kind of gal. I'm into all kinds of things.
Oh, shit.
Role-playing, kinky,
Already.
domination,
Done.
submission,
Done.
whatever. Give me a call. Sherry.
It's how easy this shit is.
Says I'm waiting.
All right, I'll play two more for you. Let's play two more.
You have received a private message from...
Two more.
Brady.
Oh, Brady.
To accept, press...
I'll give you a call, baby.
You have received a private message from...
Eva.
To accept.
Hi there, my name is Eva, and I really like your message. I really like a guy who just wants to talk and get to know someone and see where it goes. The ones that come right off talking about their wang, those are kind of a turnoff. It's not that I'm opposed to going there because I'm not whatsoever. But it's nice and refreshing to hear some message like you just had. So I'd love to know more. Send me a private message and tell me a little bit about yourself.
All right, I'll stop right there. Look, guys, guys. So I'm giving you an example of this, guys. What I'm telling you guys, this is what I'm talking about sexual confidence. They're done before I even put hands on them. They're done. They're ready to submit. They want to get at me. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys about sexual confidence. Okay? That is meaning that I bypass all the bullshit that regular guys go through of courtship, dinners and drinks and blah, 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 blah. I bypass that. That's why I'm telling you guys, when you meet a woman, you can bypass all the bullshit, get her all horny and everything, and then the date is going to be more about kisses and hugs. But again, that's sexual confidence. But let me give you an example. Now, I asked 301 and I asked 484 about Easter. 301 said he went to the White House and chilled and went to the club. 484 said he went and spent time with his family. For the majority of you guys who have relationships with women, let me tell you why Easter with me will be the most memorable thing in her life, that every time she has Easter, whether it is with me or with you, she'll be thinking about me and not you. Check this out. And this is just a sample how bad we are as motherfuckers. We cold motherfuckers, guys. I'm telling you, you can be just as cold. What I do on Easter, when I have a woman, what I used to do, dog, I used to go to the store and get those plastic eggs, okay? And this is me growing up. I'm not talking about kid. This is me growing up. Get those plastic eggs, and I'll go get an Easter basket, okay? Plastic eggs in an Easter basket. And what I will do is I will either write or type up and print out sexual things, and I will place one strip in every egg, and then I will commence to hide the eggs all throughout the apartment. And then when she comes in, the first thing I'm going to do is hand her a basket, and I'm going to tell her, you got 5 minutes to go Easter egg hunting. Wait. What? Hold on. Okay. Hey, look, here's the thing. You got 5 minutes to go Easter egg hunting. And what I have just done is just blueprinted myself on her. Wait. What I'm saying is this. So that means, no, I'm just saying something. What I'm saying is this, is that no matter if we're together, we break up, she gets in a relationship, or she gets married, that whenever Easter comes down, this is just a sample of Master the Bedroom. This is just a sample of it. This is just a sample of it. Because Master the Bedroom is imprinting yourself on the woman, where wherever she goes, no matter who she's with, she will always think about you. And I'm just giving you Easter. So I know every Easter, guess what you get? That's when you get the phone calls, the messages, and all that other stuff that say, you know what? I miss you. I was thinking about you today. I don't know why I was thinking about you, but I was thinking about you today. I know why you were thinking about me. Because of what I've done to you mentally. But I also know that if I have you, hold on a second. Let me see. I also know I got you. Hold on. I also know that I got you. I got you. And you're gonna submit the pussy to me already before I even get it or ask for it. Y'all heard my little call for where the woman is throwing the ass at me. That's the normal thing when you have sexual confidence. That means okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on a second. Okay, so what I'm saying to you guys is this, is that I know she's done, because with my mouthpiece and my words, the way I text, the way I talk, and for you guys in the membership, and we're going to start working on this right now. My words, and guys, let me just tell y'all this real quick. Let me tell you this story. It's just a quick story. I've told y'all that all the time, but if you're new, I'm going to tell you again. See, when I was 9, I had my mentor. I say this happened around 12 or something, because he started telling me to write poetry, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even getting into all that shit. But I really didn't know the power of your words, your mouth, your mindset. I had no mind. So what my mentor did is he gave me a mirror. And guys, I'm going to show you. If you take a mirror and you put it underneath your door, you can see the reflection on the other side, okay? Just letting you know. He put me in a closet, gave me a mirror, and he had this beautiful woman come over. He sat her on the bed, and all he did was talk to her. And while he was talking to her, she started taking her clothes off, started playing with herself, masturbating. He had his clothes on the whole time. Took her out and all, but he never hit. But what you guys understand is that I make them make that conscious decision early on where she is so wild and caught up into me. We don't go to curiosity. We don't go to attention. We start off at attraction because when you have sexual confidence, you move on to addictions and habits. That's the next level. You guys are still trying to work on curiosity, attention, because what I'm trying to tell you guys, you don't know how to kiss a woman right well, it will blow her mind away. Or how to make out. Because I tell you guys, making out is the make or break, other than texting. Because if you make out the right way or kiss her the right way, you get to go on. You get to move forward. She won't tell you I have a long day or that we got to cut it off or we got to stop. Because when you are doing it right and correct, gentlemen, when you're doing it right and correct with women, and I hate I gotta keep playing this thing, but I need you to hear I need you to hear what it's like when you meet somebody and within 48 hours, no more than 72, but within 48 hours, you get this. You get this.
Of course.
I know that. Hey, believe me, I know.
But before I get married, you have to come fuck me. Because I definitely cannot go on and not knowing how good that dick could be.
But see, that's the beautiful thing about it. Always wondering. Always wondering. That's the best thing about it.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah. No, but seriously, like, I mean, I don't need your dick. I just want one time, I just want to be able to say, damn, that motherfucker is the biggest shit talker, but he can back it up. He can back it up.
Stop right there. So what I'm saying is this, guys. See, when you have sexual confidence, whether you're texting or on the phone, like I told you, you can get them to submit the pussy to you before you even get the pussy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand for. That's where I'm trying to get you at. Fuck the confidence and what you were saying for. We need to get you to the point where you know if I kiss her, if I do the make out 101 technique, if I do the 5 play, if I do master the bedroom combined, or dirty talk, or fucking 101, it's a wrap. And what you guys don't understand is everything combines like a transformer. Kissing 101 added with making out 101 turns into kissing 102. Making out 101 added with 5 play brings it up to 6 play. 6 play with the 69, that brings it up. Everything you do added onto it, it rises up your skill level. And that is what blows them away. I don't even know if I got the X. I think I got an X file. Let me see X. See if I got an X file. No, I don't have an X file. Damn, I need to get one for you. I need to let y'all hear how. Man, yo, I do got an X file. Cause you know what? When you let them go, when you cut them off and get rid of them, shit, dog. Come on, man. You know how they sound. Look at this. Listen.
Check this out.
This is how they sound. Listen.
Urgent message. Like your phone cut me off, and I know that if you wanted to talk to me, you would, and you would make a way. So because you're not doing that, I can only look at it as, you're upset, and it is fine if you want to be upset, but I was never upset with you.
Justifying
it's
shit.
Just, you just jumped to that conclusion about everything, and it's just, you want to talk about disappointment. I mean, really. Where was I when you did that to me? I totally did not give up on you. I mean, you got to give people time to work things out and understand that, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot that I'm dealing with here. Honestly, it's a lot that I'm dealing with.
All right, stop right there. Stop right there. So what I'm trying to tell you, 484, that there is something greater than you're talking about, big dog. Because when you have that swag of sexual confidence that they can see based off of your behaviors, remember, it's all about your behaviors, it changes everything up at that point, young man. You don't have to, you can have confidence and be good. And like 301, he can look good and pull women. But let me tell you something. Sexual confidence, Christmas time, they're buying you gifts. Valentine's Day, they're buying you flowers and chocolates and taking you out. Uh, when the new pair of Jordans come out, they're standing in line buying that. The new Xbox comes out, they're buying that for you. So that's all I'm saying to you guys, man. That's how all this works. Now, real quick, let me see. 408, did you have a question real quick? 408? 408, did you have a question? Okay, I'm about to hang up on you.
484 or 408?
Oh, no, 408. No, that just, okay. Now, so we're about to wrap this up, but I just wanted to say, everyone got a question, press 1. But I just wanted to let you guys know that there are bigger things out here once you learn. You got to realize you don't know what you don't know, and that's the thing that's keeping you where you're at. I want you to, man, like I say, we're October 31st is almost a month away, a month and some change away. We got to make sure y'all are together so y'all can go out there and meet those women, man. You will have opportunity if you want it. Now, 484, before I go, do you have a question or anything before I roll? Anybody got a question, just press 1.
Well, I was going to say,
yes.
if you can really quick, what are those behaviors? Because whether we're walking up to somebody in the street or we in the club, like we're ones at the club,
you talking about the behaviors? You talking about the behaviors with the women?
You need to have that wow factor.
But no, look, the wow factor works with, if you're plenty of fish, you're on a date, you can be on Tinder. It doesn't matter because you will draw them in. See, I think I gotta do the members with y'all, help y'all with y'all online profiles. I think I gotta help y'all with that shit. I think I'm gonna do that with the membership in October. I gotta help y'all with that as well. Because
yeah, I'm talking about the behavior so that we can do that in any situation. Online, in real life, in the club, any situation. What are the behaviors?
You mean the behaviors of being sexual confidence?
Yes.
The behaviors, okay. It's knowing what you know. See, once you learn how to properly fuck, eat pussy, kiss, make out, do the 5-play, do the masturbate, once you're able to do that, then that's when you get it, because you will always be like this. I know something you don't know. And I know if you fuck around and call me, you're done. You're done. I mean, it gives you, like I say, you always hear Uncle Rick, right? That arrogance. Like I'm the man. Like I'm cocky. I'm arrogant. I'm conceited. I'm selfish. And then when I get them in bed, they understand why I'm all those things, because they know if I get hold of them, it's over. That's why I always have, you know what? That's why I stopped being a gigolo, because of that shit. Because I always my mentor told me something that y'all motherfuckers do all the time. My mentor told me, he gave me the great power comes great responsibility bullshit that I didn't listen to, where he told me, look, man, you got some tools here that most guys don't have, and you're going to fuck these women worlds up with the shit you're going to do to them. And when you do that, they're going to fall in love with you. Nah, whatever, bullshit. Well, okay, whatever. And that's my dumb ass for doing that. But when I started doing the gigolo thing, the clients wanted to leave their husbands and shit. Shit got crazy because I didn't look. You're not supposed. The rule of this is you're not supposed to give 100% of what you know, because they're not ready for that. They can't accept that. You gotta understand something. All their life, these women are used to this. He kiss them a little bit on the neck, kiss on their breasts a little bit, lick their pussy for maybe 2 or 3, lick, and that's it. And then they done. Dude. Oh man, why do you think I tell you guys to go to these poetry clubs and read poetry in front of everybody? Because there's so many elements to this thing that you got to do. When you hit her with all the stuff I'm showing you, she's yours forever because you become an addiction. Look, guys, we 444. Have you ever met someone who was addicted? Have you ever met someone who's addicted to a substance?
Yeah.
How do they act? They go crazy without that substance, right? They go through shit, right?
Right.
Exactly. What
Right.
what did I tell you guys? I told all you guys my what the woman did to me. She fucked me up, but best thing she ever did to me because I know if I get hold of that woman with the master of the bedroom techniques, oh man, it's already over with. That just with that, it's already over with. Because I'm going to give her the drug of me where I'm going to become that addiction and that habit. And I can do that over the phone. Over the I can do that through have you guys, you can text message women and make man. Let me 44. You know how let me tell you how cold it used to be. I used to call and talk to women that were in other cities. And this is when they had pagers. You remember, I don't know if you remember pagers. Before they had telephones, they had these square things that would vibrate and you would send a number. They're pagers. I mean, fuck y'all. I'm old. But dog, what do you think I would do with a pager with a woman? What do you think I would do with it?
Oh, I mean, I would use a dirty talk on there.
But no, you don't need to dirty talk on her. What you need to do is tell her to go in the bathroom, slide her panties down, and put the pager between her pussy, on top of her pussy, or put it on her clit. And all you do is keep calling her and letting it vibrate. Why? Because every time she picks up that pager, what the fuck you think she gonna think of? You think she gonna be thinking about that beta male who's kissing her ass and crying and begging her and saying I'm sorry and compromising? Or is she gonna keep going back to that time where there's only one guy who's ever told her to do something that freaky and nasty in the bedroom? I mean, excuse me, in her office bed, at her job, in the bedroom. I mean, in the bathroom. You see what I'm saying, dog? So
Yeah.
you know what that means? For the rest of her life, whenever she thinks about something vibrating, what do you think she's gonna think about? There you go. Now, did I need dirty talk for that? No.
She
I
probably
just
still got the pager.
Yeah, I just had to guide her to what I needed her to do. That's what I'm saying. So for a lot of guys, and this is why y'all have bad relationships and women treat y'all bad because y'all never had the power to ever do the thing that we do. Take your dick off the table. When she gets out of line, you take your dick off the table, they go fucking crazy. You usually the woman's getting mad with holding pussy, making you sleep downstairs and all that other bull. Dude, when you can take the dick off the table, bitch, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I think O'Shea wants to do something pretty soon, so I've got to run him down. But anyway, I just want to say to you guys that if y'all have any questions or anything like that, guys, listen. Guys, if you don't believe what I can do, all right, go to themanmindset.com, okay? On the front page, there is a video that says "See what Steve can do" or "Steve in action." Hold on, let me tell you what it says, guys. Let me tell you what it says. Let me tell you what it says. Let me tell you what it because y'all don't believe what I can do. I'm gonna show you the power of what I can do. You go down to what I'm gonna tell you what it's called. It says "See Steve in action." Everybody who thinks I'm bullshitting, and I'm gonna tell you the story behind this so you can see what you're watching. I had a client who had a disrespectful girl who was dogging him out, treating him bad. The client tells me, "Okay, Steve, I need your help." He paid me, I was coaching him. I said, "All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get her to submit the pussy to you." He said, "Well, how can you do that? You're at your house and I'm at my house." I said, "This is what we're gonna do. You'll call her on three-way. I'll mute myself. And what I will do is I will look the fingers. I will type to you what to say. And all I need you to do is say exactly what I type. And I guarantee she'll submit the pussy to you. Now y'all have to understand something. This is a guy who's never done this before, and you'll hear it in his voice. Because he's going to be like, whose pussy is it? How's the pussy? He's gonna, I mean, y'all gonna laugh at him. But don't laugh at him. I mean, he's new, but let me tell you something. It's live, unscripted, and uncut. And you get to see me with, look, guys, you see, all I'm doing is typing. All I'm doing is telling him what to say. He's saying it. Let me tell you what he got that chick to do. And y'all get to, in that video, he got her to pull the panties down. He got her to play with the pussy. He got her to pat the pussy. He got her to finger the pussy. He got her to put her fingers in the pussy and taste the pussy. And last but not least, submit the pussy and then orgasm. To my words, guys. Y'all think I'm bullshit? Y'all think Steve is bullshit. Watch the video. All you gotta do is watch the video, and all I'm doing is typing and looking in the camera, laughing, trying to tell y'all what I'm about to say next. I'm just typing away. And again, you hear his responses because he even fucked him up. He even fucked some of the responses up. But guess what? The chick submitted the pussy to him, was sucking her fingers, patting her pussy. She orgasmed and all the other stuff through my work. God, this is where sexual confidence comes at. See, I don't need, hey, this is what I'm saying, 484. I don't even need to talk to the motherfuckers to get them off. Because it's utilizing that in the branch. You'll see how I'm using the branch a little bit. But when I got her relaxed through me typing, because I'm telling him everything to say. I'm typing it, he says it. She responds, I type, he says it, she responds. And that's how it went all the way to the point she had an orgasm over the phone. She was in another state. He was in another state. He got her to submit the pussy, come, taste the pussy, pat the pussy, got the pussy wet, all through my words. That's the sexual confidence that I'm trying to tell you guys. I don't need to buy, that's why I tell you, you don't need to buy dinners and drinks and all that stuff. I just need you to take this phone, I need you to take this number and call it. That's all I need you to do. Because when you do that, it's done. And if y'all don't believe me, like I told you, go to the website, look at See Steve in action, sit back and watch me, because I'm laughing, man, because this shit is easy, dog. It was like, dude, what do I want to make her do next? Okay, I think I want to make her play. I think I want to make her take her finger and put it in her pussy. And he'll tell her, hey, babe, put your finger in your pussy. And she did it. Then I say, you know what? I want her to taste it. She did it all, and she orgasmed at the end of this. So if y'all think what this man mindset shit is some bullshit, ain't nobody showing you the shit live and unscripted. You get to see how bad we are, because we some bad motherfuckers, and there's nobody doing what the fuck we do. So y'all check it out. I just telling y'all the story behind it. When you get a chance, it's called See Steve in Action. Watch that and watch what I do to that chick and through my client. Because after he did that to her, she was his forever. Because you know what? When you get a woman to do that shit and you don't have to touch them, it's a wrap. It's already done, 484. So that's all I wanted to say. Let me see if there's anyone calling. Yeah, so yeah, but that's all I wanted to say to you, big dog. But that's the power. Now, again, all right, I'll put you in the queue. I just want to go through one thing real quick. Anybody have any questions, press 1 more time. We'll bring you in. If not, we will shut this shit down. But, guys, don't forget, next month, well, remember, my Man Mindset membership, guys, we're still working on the Flirting 101 to attach to your conversations. We're going to have a webinar. I'm sure I'm looking at Sunday. I'll give you all a time. It'll be early Sunday before football. We'll do our webinar to wrap up the month of September to prepare y'all for October. Outside of that, and don't forget, if you have the texting toolkit, This September, I told you I was gonna give you all the dirty talk text messages and stuff. Next month, I'm gonna go ahead and work on transition, and that's gonna be in there absolutely free for you guys. So if y'all have any questions, let us know. But if anybody has any questions, press one right now. If not, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this motherfucker up. Anyway, guys, y'all can go to go to www.themanmindset.com. Scroll all the way down, see Steve in action. And guys, go to our man mindset. If y'all look below that, you got the man mindset phone chat line where you got women where you can practice your game. We got that set up for you as well. So we're constantly doing things to make sure that we get you women. Nobody else is doing what we're doing, guys. And like I say, we're gonna keep giving it, keep working with you. If y'all have any questions, if y'all have, if you want to learn and you want to get a pathway, send me an email message, send me a number, and I'll call you. Okay, guys. Don't forget, I got another show with Mr. Lucario on Friday at 6 Eastern Standard Time where we read emails. I'm going out. I gotta go see a client on Saturday. Got to fly to see a client. And then Sunday we'll have our webinar that will finish out September. And then we'll set everything up for October and stuff like that. And don't forget, Man Mindset membership, guys. I gave you the trick or treat game where you can pick up women while you handing out candy. And then later on that night, I want you to use the costume idea to go to the club and pull women. But we're gonna be talking about that later on down the line. Anyway, guys, I'm the motherfucking Dean, man. As always, before I go, man, let me holler at real quick. Shit. Let me holler at my chat line. Let me see hi. Let me say hi to my guys in the chat. I didn't even say hi to you motherfuckers. Hold on, man. Serious, y'all. Just say hi to y'all guys before I go and shit. Y'all my guys, man. Y'all my dogs. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on Star in the Morning on Friday. I think we got it together. I'm gonna go on the show again, so I'll make sure I record that and I post that as well. So let me see something. Let me see my chat guys. Go to my chat guys. Live streaming. So my chat guys, and I just want. There's one more thing I want to let you know before I stop and get done before I add chat guys. I finally get out of jail in October, so in a few weeks we'll be done with this channel. We get to go back to our regular channel, guys. I got in jail a while back, but I just want to let y'all guys know. Anyway, let me just say hi to the chat room. What's up, man? Let's see here. You just have to be creative in the bedroom and outside the bedroom. Be creative. Creative, Tony. Wait, let me read that again, Tony. You just have to be creative in the bedroom and outside the bedroom to be creative. Well, for a lot of you guys, y'all don't know how. Y'all just don't know. You don't know, man. Guys, y'all just don't know, man. Let's see here. I'm just read some of these things. Can you call? Well, no. Like I say, I think O'Shea is going to want to do a show pretty soon, so I got to get in touch with him. I might be doing something with O'Shea, so O'Shea will post it. We're supposed to do something, and I'll check in and see if we're going to do it tonight. But no, you can't call. Wait, you got issues with your woman? Well, damn, Javon, you should have called in before. Issue. Oh man. Look, man. Hey, if we do something with O'Shea Javon, call in on his show and let me know what your issue is, and I'll be able to help you with it. Okay. But yeah, I'm about to wrap all this up. But I just want to say thank you all. I appreciate you all for your time. I got nothing but love for you, and I just want to make sure that I cover everything with you guys. Please, guys, it's absolutely free. Go to the website and watch the Halloween game. I'm telling you guys, I'm going to get you women. I promise you'll get women. All right? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Y'all have a very, very good night. I'm going to try to holler at O'Shea, see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and shut everything down. And I will see y'all Friday at 6. But I will be doing some shows at O'Shea. So just make sure y'all look for that. O'Shea is... Peel podcast, and we'll go from there, guys. I'm the motherfucking Dean, guys.
Blog Talk Radio.
Goodbye. I will holler at you motherfuckers later. I'm the Dean.